Okay, we are here. We are here. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it. I have to do some stuff today. I have actually realised that the current event, which is kind of cool, the challenge modes that you can do to just hit the 40 mil every day, you can use the challenge modes to farm Odyssey if you need to do this mission, which I'm on right now. So it can save you energy, and you get about 350 kills per run. So, you know, after 20, 30 runs, you're going to hit 10,000 monsters if you want to get through that really quickly. Because I need to do my 5 Guild Wars attacks as well, so I could get through this and then do my 5 Guild Wars attacks, and then I'm pretty much progressing. The rest is like manual, and then arena 50 times. And then once we've done arena 50 times, we pretty much got the skin, which is cool. I was really held up near the beginning. I think it was like stage 5, where I legitimately didn't have any epics, and I hadn't pulled for a while. Where is it? Is it stage 5? It was really, really early. Or 4. Is it 4? No. Okay, it wasn't. It was sell 5 epic characters. I think it was dismiss 5 epic heroes, stage 10. Oh, I actually do get a legendary summon there. Nice, and something else as well. Wasn't too obvious. Oh, that's nice. Mythic artifact essence. This means you can upgrade any mythic artifact, which is actually kind of cool. So, yeah, the challenge mode, like I say, you can use your characters, and you go up by about 300 to 350 every time. To blitz through it, I don't really care too much about what buffs I get, so I just place people as I would normally place them. I'm reasonably bothered about, invigorating and stuff like that, but past that, I don't care too much about the buffs, because I've got my 40 mil for the day, and the rest is just blitzkrieg, auto alt, try and get wherever you can. So every one of these enemies counts towards the Odyssey mission, which is actually kind of crazy. Kind of surprising. Oh, I wasn't full screen. There we go. And I don't really, like I said, I don't really care too much about the boss. I'll give him a quick look. If I see burn, I'll take burn. If I see burn, I'll take burn. Is that you, Valiant? What's up, Valiant? I was just saying that this challenge mode, the enemies that you take down in the challenge mode actually count towards the Odyssey missions, where you have to kill 10,000 enemies, which is kind of cool. Because I'm on that mission right now, and I was like, oh, this could be really good timing, where I could, like, instead of having to use loads and loads of energy to do stages to do 10,000 enemies, I've got 10,000 enemies that I can kill here. And I think, like I calculated, it's around 300 to 400 per run that you get, which is kind of cool. And what I was doing earlier, I was just, running it, and out of the corner of my eye, I was just, selecting any buff. It didn't make any difference to me, which is really cool. I've got a kind of interesting video coming out tomorrow. I managed to do a gear raid with Dahlia that I didn't expect to be able to do. And it's just a bit of fun, and I'll release that tomorrow. I'm on that 10,000 enemies as well. Yeah, you can just farm this over and over and over and over and over again. Save yourself some wild energy, and then blitz through the rest, basically. So, like I said, I don't really care what buffs I've got. I've got my 40 million for the day. It's just about getting as many enemies down as possible. I'm not going to farm this too much on the stream, but it was just an example. I thought it was pretty cool. We're going to be doing some pulls for you today, right, Valiant? You got to tell me exactly what you want me to do. You want me to... I think you said you wanted me to go on the Dahlia banner and then try and switch to the Magda banner as it's getting close to Pity, right? You want to try and snag both if you can. And then if we get Dahlia early, we just go to the Magda banner. Lots of burning. Burning debuffs and burning. I like that there's nice animations for things like burning and poison. You know, if they're poisoned, they turn green. If they're burning, they kind of go on fire. It's basic, but it's nice to know. You know, like these guys are green, they're poisoned. You know, so on and so forth. It's nice to know. Okay, more burning. Actually, reduce teammates' attack intervals could be good. Good attack speeds. We do get absolutely blitzkrieged by the mages that come out because they love it. Doesn't matter too much, like I say. We're not really in this for the score. We're in it more for the 300 or 400 so enemies that we're going to kill. Burning's the thing. If we can try and get some more people down, we will. I don't think we'll get anyone else down there. Although, maybe one or two. I was on like 1,900, I think. I think I was on 1,900. I've just been running it over and over again. Let's have a little see of progress. Odyssey, 3,000. Yeah. Progress is good. Progress is good. This character at the end does look really cool. I'm not sure about the name. They could have used any other name. Like it's a dog. I think the dog, like the character they based it on, is Anubis. They could have called it like Ibis or something. In it. I don't know. It could have been. I really like the gold. You see the gold like falling down. The animations in this game are great. Animations are great. Esotericist, Arbiter as well, so it's a free-to-play Arbiter effectively. And they kind of needed this in the game, right? They didn't have this. I think. I mean, they kind of did, I guess. They had in it, bro. I know it's not great for us Brits because we know, like, people say this quite a lot. And look at his arms. He's jacked. This guy, absolutely jacked. He's a mage, but he's hitting the gym for sure. Hitting that gym. Okay, so should we do your pulls, Valiant? We can check out your account as well. Let me get your info. Okay, let's jump onto your account. Switch. We switch with email. That's correct. Okay, you should receive a message. You can put it in chat, or you can DM it in Discord. But the second I use it, it expires. So it's up to you, whatever's easier. Okay. So 138204. Okay, confirm. We're in. Okay, it will restart my game because it always restarts the game. I don't know why it does that, but it always restarts the game. I guess it's to load client info. Okay, now we have your account, and we're going to be doing lots of pulls. It'll give me all the pop-ups Even though you've probably already done the lion dude. Yeah, it was like, yeah, the lion dude's here, but you can't do it. 308 pulls. And you said you are reasonably close to pity. So that's 5, 15. Well, we'll just count these. It's easier. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 110, 140, 150, 154 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're looking at around about 170 into pity. So what we can do is we can do like, I reckon we could cheekily do 2 10s here. Just to be safe. 2 10s. Switch onto the Magna banner. Get the pity drop. And then go all in on Dahlia banner with the rest of your summons. And just see what we get. We could get characters along the way. We could get Dahlia earlier. If we get Dahlia earlier, then you can tell me what you want me to do. If you want me to try and get a second Dahlia, or if you want me to go into back to this banner, or if you want to save your summons. Does that sound good? How are you feeling with that? It doesn't actually matter if you hit Dahlia earlier. It's like hitting Dahlia in the first like 10 to 20 pulls is actually really good. You don't necessarily have to go to 250. Go for it. Okay. I'll do a little the old record. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video today we are going to be doing some more summons for Dahlia, but we are also going to be trying to do the switch on the banner, and this is for Valiant's account. He wants to do, you know, the kind of pity switch onto the Magda summon. He does want Magda. That's the kind of like the primo character from this on the drop. We want to see this character come out on the pity. We only need 20 more summons, like, to get into, like, start getting into soft pity. We're about 170, 173 or something like that. So we're going to do 2 10s on this, like, one here. We're going to switch to the other banner and get the pity drop. And then we're going to come back here and then just go all in until we get Dahlia. And hopefully we get her earlier, honestly, so we can switch back to the other banner to try and get Magda, like, multiple copies. That's the aim. 1 copy of Magda on the switch, come back for Dahlia in like 50 pulls, and then back for another, what, 150 to 200 pulls on the other banner for another Magda. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're going to go in with 2 10s, see what we get. And then, like I said, we'll switch because we're quite close on the pity. Quite close. And of course, we're going to get plenty of diamonds back and some summons on this right-hand side here. I'll just grab these rewards as they are resetting. Oh, that is a little bit unfortunate. That's a little bit unfortunate. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, next 10. Okay, we don't get the legendary. That's kind of good. We don't want to waste the pity on this banner. Effectively, we want to switch the other banner and get it. Pyros. That's interesting. A Lord. Now we switch across, and then we go to pity here. I'm going to claim some extra summons. We'll go to pity here. Should be like, it could be in the first 10. And it is. Who's it going to be? Who's that first legendary of the day going to be for Valiant here? Hopefully someone juicy. Juicy and good. Aelin. It is a dupe. That is a dupe. Probably not one of the characters you were really hoping for, I'm guessing. But you do get an alien. She is actually pretty useful, I think, with her range on the Immortal Codex. Oh, you got a double! You got a double legendary! I've done this before with Valiant. Oh my god. They were right after each other as well. I thought there was a bug. I thought there was an animation bug. You got Magda. Great news. Happy days. But damn, I was like, not the character you're looking for. And then boom. A double. Awesome, awesome. Absolutely mad. Take a screenshot of that. That's a big one. So you get the character you want. We're going to switch back to the other banner and go for Dahlia. I'm really hoping you can get her early so we can come back to this banner and try and get another Magda for you. Because I know you said you wanted to try and get more copies of her. That was sick. That was sick. 2 legendaries. The doubles are rare, but I've done 2 now for you. The first one I did for you, I completely skipped, I remember. Because I was so hyped that you got Hatsa, I completely missed that you got Cerberus. But yeah, congratulations to Valiant. We're just going to keep going on this banner unless we get really close to the end. If we get to 200, then we'll switch again. You know, if we get to I think it's like we'll have to be at 220 or 210, and then we'll switch again, and then we'll push the pity onto the other banner again. But we'll see. That wouldn't be terrible, because then we'd only have to do, what, 40 summons for Dahlia at that point? That wouldn't be too terrible at all. We keep going. Is there any epics that you've got your heart set on as well, Valiant? I guess some of the Lords wouldn't be too bad. I don't think we're too close in yet, so I'm not going to switch out and just check how many pulls we've done, but I don't want to mess up too much. George, you want Georgie boy. I managed to pull 2 Georgies. Good old George. I actually used Esme a little bit recently, and she's good. She's in the current event as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, I'll switch out after this just to see. I think we've probably done about 80 to 100, but I don't want to overstep it. You don't want to overstep it. Okay, we've done 80. Okay, so we do 110 more. We get to 212, and we should be good. Who knows? We could get a legendary drop in the meantime. Oh, nearly nearly an achievement with all the greens. There's an epic. Give us a Georgie. It is. There we go, Georgie boy. You can tell when it's a new character because it does like a slightly different animation when it turns the card. It like stops. But you get a Georgie. That's nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I've lost count. I think I've done 30. I'll do 20 more and then switch out again. Again, I don't want to risk it. Do not want to risk. Okay, one more temple and then we'll switch out and just double check where we're at. Okay. Epic. A1 Georgie. Hey, Georgie. Now I know his name's not pronounced George, but Okay, so we do what, 50 more summons here. Then we switch banners and come back. That's the plan. The plan. That's 10. You're getting tons and tons and tons of res. Oh, you're getting a legendary here. So it won't be switching banners unless this is Dahlia. If this is Dahlia, we'll switch. If it isn't, we stick. Because Dahlia's next. Alora, okay. Will you get a double again? This is not a dupe. This is a dupe, sorry. This is not a new character. Okay, so you're getting Alora. We'll go to 242, and then we'll sell all the diamonds, and we'll try and work out whether it's worth trying to do the switch. We'll work it out. You had quite a lot of summons, so there's a good chance. You're going to get some summons back because of the summons you're doing. All the diamonds you're going to get back as well. I'll get some of those diamonds back right now because you're probably running out of space. Look at that, I just guessed. Look at that. Perfect. So we're going to do 30 more. But I'll just... Nope, that doesn't want to... Pop up right there, right at that spot. Right at that spot. Sell all these. 5.1k. Plus the diamonds you already had. It's nearly 100 pull there. So we're going to do 30 more. Let me just confirm and grab these. So we're going to do 30 more on this banner. $30 more. Yeah, 20 more. So I think this would be 70 since Allura, or maybe like 75. Okay, last 10. And then we'll calculate if it's worth switching. Do the calculations. Let me go sell all your stuff for diamonds first, so we can see exactly what you've got. A little bit extra diamonds, nothing too crazy. So you've got about another 100. I think you're good to switch. I think you're good to switch. I think it's worth doing as well. So that's 30, 60, 64. You've got enough to hit pity on the other banner and then come back and do your last 10 here, or like the last 8. I think that's a good idea on this banner. Does that sound good? Okay. We'll do that. We're just going to go till we get a legendary, so we don't have to watch pity or anything like that. Little less, little less anxious about the summons here. Just when we hit the legendary, we hit the legendary. Couple of epics. Another Georgie. An Esme as well, not too bad. Some of the newer characters. Nice. Quadruple epic drop is always a good one. We're also going to get tons of diamonds back off this stuff as well. Okay, more epics. More epics. There is going to be some changes to the epic shop, apparently, like what you can buy with the epic leftovers. It's pretty good. So how many legendaries you got so far? 3. This will be legendary number 4 and then guaranteed 5. That's not bad. That's not bad off of like, what, 400 summons. 5 off of 400. That is not too shabby. I mean, I'm including the diamonds in there on that 400 and some of the stuff you've got back. Is Vortex rate up? He is. Okay. We'll keep going now with diamonds. I think we're probably around about 150 right now. Or 140. So it shouldn't be too many 10s with the diamonds. We want a Silas, a Boreas, or a Magda, I guess. That's the big ones. Silas and Boreas are definitely the harder to come by characters. They're in the slightly reduced rates. Another Vortex. I think we're going to be like 10 or 20 off of like soft pity here. So we might be hitting it right on the next 10. Vortex for days. Okay, so we should be hitting it. Another Vortex. We should be hitting it around now. So we're starting to hit soft pity. The probability of you getting a legendary will slowly start to increase. And I hope it's a juicy one. Hopefully, it's a juicy one. Another Imani. She's definitely rate up, right? I guess. Oh my. Did we miscount? I think we did. I don't think we did. Well, there we go. There we go. Legendary. Give us the rarer ones, the good stuff. The good stuff. That's a Nocturne. If you haven't had Nocturne before, he is actually quite required for Northerners Trial. Like, I couldn't do Northerners Trial until I got Nocturne, a double. That is a little unfortunate, but he is actually quite a nice character, I'm not going to lie. He is also good for one of the gear dungeons, I think Gear Dungeon 5, or Gear Dungeon 2, sorry, Gear Raid 5. I was really happy to get this guy because I needed him as a mage for the Northerners. And he has got a cool video and a kind of cool visual. No, he's new. He's new. You need him. Nice. A double. Oh, you mean a double legendary? Okay, yeah, here we go. If you got a second double, I'd lose my shit. I would go crazy. Okay, we're starting to get some extras going to the sides. And we've got enough to do the singles. We'll do the 8 singles. Now, hopefully, we can get another legendary in these 8. Magda's, sorry, not Magda. Dahlia is just guaranteed at 250. We could get another one on the way, you know. In the times I've done limited summons for people, I have managed to hit a double legendary on the last 10, and one of them was like, one of them was obviously not the limited, which is kind of cool. Let me see. I know, I see that. 4 more. We'll do it. We'll keep going with singles. We'll keep going with singles, but 5 legendaries isn't too bad, and a couple of them were new. Well, 3 of them are new. Dahlia's new. Magda was new, and Nocturne was new. That's not too bad at all. Okay, I think this is the second to last summon. The next one's the guaranteed juicy legendary. There we go. Unless I miscalculated and this is not Dahlia, it's someone else, but I'm pretty sure I calculated it fine. There she is. That's an awesome summon session, man. 5 legendaries. Sometimes it's just nice to get dupes because, I mean, I like leveling up new characters, but if you get like 5 or 6 new characters at the same time, it can be brutal, honestly. Like, Bretland had like 5 or 6 brand new characters at one point. And I was just like, damn, he's gonna have to level all those characters up, plus the legendary dust, plus the like summon crystals, legendary crystals to skill them up and stuff. That's juicy. Can you quickly check your roster to see what we got total? You're gonna have so many points on this event as well. Oh my god. let me just clear your you get 1.5k back. So you can do whatever you want with those diamonds. If you want to do pulls with those diamonds, I would save it till tomorrow because your weekly does reset tomorrow. So you might as well save it till tomorrow to complete this mission tomorrow. If you were just going to be like, oh, I'm gonna use them all. I'll let you decide what you're going to do there. Let me just check your roster. Oh, we actually have to claim the legendaries, don't we? Because a few of them are in here. Or at least one of them's in here. Yeah. There we go. So I think we've got 5 new, but 3 brand new. Brand new, brand new, brand new. And that's awesome because you wanted to get Magda. So I'm really happy for you, man. Obviously, Dahlia is just guaranteed with the summons. But getting Magda is awesome. She is kind of interesting. I think she's more Gear Raid 1. She hasn't got any ratings, but I'm pretty sure she's more Gear Raid 1. And she probably is going to have some Gear Dungeon usage. I think she's got some knockback. I'm not sure if she got knockback? Let me check her kit. I mean, she is pushing him back. I'm not sure if that is part of her ultimate. Upon triggering talent or ultimate, basic attack knocks back enemies lasting for 6 seconds. Whether she's going to be able to do that kind of like Edith can is hard to know. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. And she might have to be the person tanking to do it. I mean, what I can do is I can just give it a test and see if that's the case. But let me just wrap up the video first. So those were the sorry. So those were the summons for Valiant. He got really nice little bit of fortune. He wanted Magna. He got Magna. I'm going to call him Magna, but it's Magda. And obviously the brand new character in Dahlia. And a little bonus Nocturne and some other legendaries as dupes. 5 in about 400 summons is very nice indeed. And congratulations to Valiant. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. Thank you very much for tuning into this video, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, let me just go to Gear Dungeon just to see how this works. And it's Gear Dungeon 2. And we can do one of the earlier ones. I won't complete this, don't worry, I'm just testing it out. And what we want to do is we want to put her down instead of something obvious that you'd want to bring. So he's obvious that you're going to bring, so you're not going to like forget about him. And she is a cultist, right? Now she isn't tiered, so she's not going to be able to do anything. I'm just going to hit auto gear. Hopefully give us... no, she's not... Okay, I was like, hopefully give her some rage regen. I just want to see if she can knock back the character that comes in first. And how that works if she is second. Because that's where it could be interesting, honestly. Could be very interesting. She's going to get the rage regen from... She has good range. But you need to knock back this enemy, I think, back to this square. And when Edith does it, this one... When Edith does it, she hits them twice. I'll do it with Edith first, just to show you. Just to show you what it's like. So you can see how far back it has to be knocked back. Oh, we nearly got one shot there. Should I bring in someone to do some extra damage as well? There you go. Okay, so the enemy will die. Sort of. Okay, enemy will die now. And when I do it with Edith, you can see she does her attacks. And she pushes the enemy back. And it's like back this far. If she can't push the enemy back that far, then it's not going to be good enough, really. But we'll see what happens. We shall see. Okay. So now we need to do her ult. She's not knocking it back at all. Unless I've read this wrong. Oh no, wait, we haven't unlocked it. Sorry, my bad. We haven't unlocked it. I'm just like, it's not working at all, but I forgot it's locked. I'll see what it requires to unlock, and if it's not too drastic, I'll unlock it. How do we need to unlock it? How do we unlock this one? Promotion? Pawn trigger and turn. Okay, we need to get her to promotion 3. I'm okay doing this. I know you're going to do this anyway. I won't get her to high promotion because that's where you get points, but these low promotions you don't get many points. Okay, so this is the passive where she gets it. She hasn't got an animation. I find it weird when a character doesn't have animations on their promotions. If you want to roll the forge, go for it. I will do. I will do. Sounds good to me. I mistakenly did a forge roll myself, a 10 pull. Didn't get anything good, but because the buttons were too close to something else I wanted to press, and I pressed it by mistake. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Okay, we'll see if the knockback works this time. I think she's got knockback now. She's got loads of buffs. Look at that. Has everyone got those buffs? we'll sell her here. We haven't got the ultimate ready. Okay, how far does she knock the enemy back? I'm going to go ahead and say she's not going to do it far enough. I'm wrong. Holy shit. Okay, I mean that's exactly what you need to do. It's not the enemy back that far. Holy moly. That's cool. So you can use a different tank instead of Edith there if you really wanted to now. That's actually really interesting. Really good. It's a shame I didn't know that. Because I might have gone for her otherwise, but yeah, it is what it is. What are we doing? We said forging gear is in the foundry. Yeah, what I did was I clicked on quick change like this to, you know, quick change, but instead I clicked foundry by mistake, and then because I clicked on my mistake, I just clicked where quick change was instead, and it just forged gear. And I was like, fantastic. I was like, absolutely fantastic. Did I pick up any yellow pools? Oh, let me just double check. You have 0. 14. I'd save your ancients for something juicy. When was your last ancient legendary? Oh, it was literally your last pool. So yeah, I would just save until like something pops up that you really find the look. Yeah, that's very nice. Did you get another legendary reasonably recently? Just wondering if I don't think he's a lord, right? I don't think he's a lord. That's actually kind of interesting. So you're about nearly 100 into pity. So if you get up to like 110, 120, I don't think he's a lord. I can't click him. Check yellow. Yeah, you don't have any yellow. You are zeroed out. 0. How you're on that mission on Odyssey as well? Yeah. I would definitely farm that other mission. I mean, you could unlock this if you farm that other mission and maybe get a cheeky. Oh, you need 11, and that only gives 10. That is a shame. Did you do your free tickets? Yeah, you don't. Oh, you haven't done your. I mean, I guess you did your lucky ticket. It just doesn't. Does it show you? Oh, you got a legendary summoning crystal. You actually got the main rewards in a ticket. Nice one. You also get all the auto rewards. So some skill crystals, some gems back, which is nice. And then on the summoning, you are now first place. And you get a little bit more rewards on top of what you already had. And you'll be able to get back some more summons and another skill crystal if you stay up in first. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's go forge that gear for you. Getting a bit distracted. Just a little bit distracted. Foundry. Okay, we'll forge this gear second because this is like the better chance to get good stuff because it's just only 2 sets. Even though this is the rarest stuff to get, the other set's nicer generally speaking. Let's see. Hopefully you get like a nice piece, like a good ancient. Let's go. You get an ancient. Oh no, it's an unknown. Nice. We can discover that if you want to. That's sick. But it is effectively an ancient. When this is the 4% attack, and it's got crit rate. It's good to have these attack bonus. Nothing too crazy on the rest. You only get 1 thumb up, unfortunately, which generally means only one of these is going to be good. I'll let you decide what you want to keep here, but I would generally sell the flat stat one. So like this one's got flat stat, this one's got flat stat. The rest are percent, and this one's got flat stat. The rest are percentages, so they could work in some way, but only one has a thumb up, and that's this one. But it has defense bonus, HP bonus, flat defense, flat HP, and it is damage reduction, And then for each enemy blocked, increase defense again. So that's actually pretty nice. That's a pretty nice item. That's sick. That's sick. We'll keep rolling. We'll keep on rolling, baby. Hey, you actually do get an ancient. Oh, sick. You got really lucky here. That's nice. What set is it? When deployed, HP plus 20%. When attacked, recovers max HP. It's a crit rate item. So this would be absolutely amazing if it was defense or HP. Why is it crit rate? That seems kind of messed up to me. That's just... That's a tanky item, right? I don't know. That just seems kind of messed up. They've been having problems with ancients in this. I'm not sure what's going on. You get another thumbs up. Crit damage, attack speed, attack mean. Increases damage by 30% and crit damage by 40%. The rest, lots of flat HPs again. Flat stats. Most of those are worth a sell. At least you've got some fortune with ancients and undiscovered or whatever it's called. Got 2 thumbs up. Attack bonus. HP bonus. Like this item you could put on like maybe like a healer just to give everyone on the field 4% bonus damage like in GB or something. It would have to be a character that you want to stay in the fight the entire time. So someone like this item you could put on like Twin Fiends because he'll get an attack bonus and he would also stay in the fight the entire time. The rest don't have any thumbs up, which generally means they're not going to be that great. Flat stats. Oh, this was unfortunate. It's got, like, this was crit damage. I mean, the set isn't amazing for that sort of build, but still. We keep going. We keep going. No thumbs up again, man. Gear just is so random. So many flat stats as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flat stat rolls. HP percentage on the damage reduction. This one's okay, even though it doesn't have a thumbs up. This one's not too bad. Healing effect, defense bonus, HP bonus, and rage regen on this set is actually not too bad at all. I don't know why this hasn't got a thumbs up. I'll lock that for you just in case. That is actually quite a nice item. It's just, flat attack is just a bit of a shame, but the rest is okay. Someone who like heals themselves that also wants to take reduced damage. Someone, like you could put that on like, you know, GR2 Vortex needs to have damage reduction, plus needs to have HP and stuff like that. This is perfect for him, and he gets healing effect, rage regen. Like that set on Vortex would be good with HPs and stuff like that. All right. Again, no thumbs up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4, just 4. 4 flat stat items. That's not too bad. Again, I don't know why they don't have thumbs up on some of these. Like, I think if you have like main attack bonus, and then you get 2 of the more key attack like rolls, it should have a thumbs up on an item that is kind of generic as a support item. And that's what this is. This is really good. Again, you could put this on a Twin Fiend and it'd be okay. The other items, crit damage, same sort of deal. Crit damage, attack, crit rate. I know they're actually 2 different items of the same set. That's good. You're getting some pretty decent items from that. I'll do the singles as well. Flat rate. That was yucky. Attack bonus, crit rate, damage reduction set. Not really that big a deal. Flat HP. This is where this side is the hardest one to get right, because you need the first stat to be good, and also the rest to be good. Whereas on the other gear, it's easier to hit good stuff generally. HP bonus, defense bonus, damage reduction, flat HP. The crit rate and the attack bonus in there just for a little bit of fun, but that's not terrible. Again, could have had better like stuff on those middle upgrades, and another one. This is actually a really good piece. If it was like attack speed, this would almost be like a primo piece, like one of the best pieces, because you'll have the max possible HP. You're getting rage regen, attack speed, and on a tank that's really good. They'll get an ultimate off more often. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Just that second slot there is not great. Okay, now onto this side. You can get some really good Wicked Vengeance pieces just from hitting attack bonus and crit rate. And I know where your account's at, so even if you only get those two on a roll, you'd still get quite a nice item here. But hopefully get something juicy on top. Okay, attack speed, attack, just attack bonus, just attack bonus, attack speed and attack bonus, flat attack and crit damage. This is the only one that got a thumbs up, and I guess it's like for an attack based healer maybe it'd be okay. HP for a little bit of survivability healing effect. Crit rate's not going to do anything. The rest don't seem that great. All the crit rate rolls were down here on items you didn't want them on. Unfortunately, you got 3 of them and they're all down on these items. Okay, we'll roll again. We shall roll again. 1 thumbs up. Ooh. And I can see it's got some pretty decent stuff. It hasn't got crit rate, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. You could make up the crit rate elsewhere, like in the bangle or whatever it is, the ring. The top slot item on the right hand side. Oh, you do get crit rate and attack bonus here, but it's just got no thumbs up. I generally, when I see items like this, when I was first like starting the game and like trying to get decent sets, I'd roll this to 8, and if this rolled good, like past, I'd say like I call them sausages. So if you get into the 4th sausage, then I'd test out what the attack is. But if the crit rate rolled like down here, there's no point going to the attack because it's just not good enough crit rate, especially when it's only got 2 things that are good for a damage dealer. You're not getting very good thumbs up, unfortunately. Just flat attack and attack bonus, crit rate, flat attack, attack bonus. Okay. Another thumbs up, and that's got, oh, that's a juicy item. That is actually a really, like, almost the best it could be. Unfortunately, it has flat attack, but we'll look at the other items first. Okay, that's not very good. That one could be good, but I hate it when the best stuff is at the end and you have to risk, 12 upgrade. Fortunately, I've got loads of gold, so it isn't that big a deal, but if you're short on gold, rolling this to 12 to see if it's any good and then it being bad is annoying. This is nice. The only way it could be better, I think, is if this was attack speed or crit damage. I can't remember which one can't have crit damage. I think it's the BP can't have crit damage. I can't really remember. Basically, it could have had the other slightly premium attack upgrades, and it would have been nice. But that's still not too bad. That one's just got crit, not too good. Flat attack. Attack bonus and flat attack, not too great. This one's not too bad. Just roll it to 4 if it's any good. Roll it to 16. Yeah, this one's not too good either. Just a tanky item, maybe for an attack-based healer, but I think you could probably do better. Healing effect and rage regen is quite nice, but yeah, and that's not very good either. How many more have we got here? Two more 10s. No thumbs up. Okay, so if we've got anything good, this first item is not very good. Not very good here either. I mean, I personally always want crit rate and attack bonus, but if I don't have crit rate, but it's got attack bonus and crit damage, like you can make up the missing crit rate elsewhere. Look at that, nothing offensive, just pure tank on Wicked Vengeance. Crit rate, crit damage. Personally, I think sacrificing attack bonus is way too problematic. You're like sacrificing crit damage isn't as big a deal. I think attack bonus is more important. Flat attack, attack bonus, flat attack, attack bonus, attack bonus, attack, flat attack, crit damage. I mean, these are on different items. Yeah, nothing too juicy there. Okay, so we've got one more 10 pull and then we've got a couple of singles. Okay, we get a thumbs up. There we go. That is the best top 3 I think you can like get realistically. And the only way it could have improved is this was HP bonus, but that is not that big a deal. This is just like extra. Hopefully this rolls really good for you. I'll lock that one for you just in case you said it by mistake. But this one is really, really good. Really, really good. Next out, not very good. Not very good. Again, another one where you might want to roll it to 8 just to see what happens, and then roll it to 16 if it rolls good on 8. Okay, not that good there. Not that good. So flat attack, so that's not that good. Not really. Nope. Thumbs up. It's another attack-based healer, but it's quite good for an attack-based healer. Attack speed and very tanky. You know, HP and defense bonuses. You're gonna get the healing effect here, and then rage regen. So it's actually like all round. If you look at all 4 stats plus these, it's really good for an attack-based healer. That's quite good. And last one, sorry, on this side. That's not terrible. It's pretty much the same as the last item, but it's flat HP instead of HP bonus, right? Yeah. Might be worth a roll just in case. Like if these roll really high, having flat HP isn't terrible. Okay, singles. Hopefully get a nice shiny ancient or something. Okay, that's not very good. Only had crit rate. That one's got crit rate, but it's not of the item that needs crit rate. We do have an attack bonus again and crit rate. Roll to 8. See what happens. Okay, that's not very good. That's not very good. Last one. I would try and roll this just because it's got decent. Oh, it's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. But I would try and roll this and make up the crit elsewhere. At least roll it to 8 to see what those two get. If they get like if the attack gets over that 3rd line and gets into purple, and the crit damage is at least half decent, it could be decent to, you know, remember when with left side items you don't have to fully upgrade them. What you can do is you can just roll it to 8 and leave it. You don't have to spend gold to 16 because you just miss out on the main stat, which isn't that big a deal. But yeah, I told her. We have got some more stuff to do. Do you want me to do those as well? We did get that. This could be huge because it's of the upgraded set too. This is of the upgraded set. It isn't like a low tier set where it's like this is great. If this question mark and stuff is great, it's of the lower tier set. This is of the top tier set. This is of like Infernal Roar, Soulbound Arcana. You know, unfortunately, like Invigoration's in there, but you can also, I think, you can get Guardian stuff on this now as well. Do it, okay. Fingers crossed. I've never seen a bangle before. I've seen like the swords and stuff a lot, but not a bangle. Let's see. Be juicy. Oh, it's a new set, and it is good. It is good. It's unfortunate it's got crit set. When HP is above 50%, increase healing effect by 10. That Benediction is honestly annoying, but if it's on a tank that can heal themselves, it could be half decent maybe. Obviously, you would prefer it not to have healing effect, but that is actually pretty good. I would like that item because you're guaranteed to get decent rolls on this. And this is the same sort of like set to a certain extent as Guardian. Like it does the same sort of job. And Guardian pieces don't roll very well for me. Like, they're hard to come by for one, and then obviously they don't have any ancients that you can get from like the actual gear raid runs. And this is of the new set. Can't be too mad. Can't be too mad. I think you've got more of those than me, you know. I think you've got more of those than me. Do you want me to cleanse your gear of the new stuff? I can get rid of the Wicked Vengeance. That's bad. If we go over here. Basically, if it doesn't have attack bonus and crit rate, if it has those, we'll lock it. And you want to just test out these. I think I locked a lot of them already. Okay, and then if it has neither, definitely selling. That's basically a good way to do things when it comes to things like anything that has attack boosts, because this it boosts attack by 10%, not damage. It boosts attack. So if it doesn't do any crit or any attack bonus, it's just useless, pretty much. Let me just double check I'm not selecting anything at the top. Okay, we're good. Now the rest is like you kind of just look through it and decide. Now this one's got a thumbs up, and it's like it's of what I said, where it's like it might be worth rolling because it's got 3 things that are decent. Even if the unfortunately the second one is not that great. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. It's just like flat attack. You've got a lot of just flat attack bonuses, but not a lot of crit. I think you had a crit damage and crit rate item. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. There's a crit rate. Flat attack. Like this one. I would say this is not worth keeping, but you never know because it's cheap to test it. I would test it. You know, if these both roll max, then you know it could maybe be decent, but still probably not that great. And then this one, I'd sell this one that you've upgraded. Like generally speaking, if you roll something that's just terrible, I would just sell it. You know, you're cool with me selling those pieces. I locked everything else. Cleanse away. Okay, you'll get a bit of gold back. So these are the ones that are worth upgrading and testing. I'm not sure. Is there an event right now for for upgrading? Oh, you've already maxed that. Look at you. Look at him go. So yeah, I would test it out. I'll get you the bonus rewards. If you ever log in on PC Client, you can get this every day. Sometimes it's diamonds and sometimes it's energy. It's just like an extra, like you know how you can claim this regular bundle every day? There's like a bundle in here. It's the same for that, but you just claim this. Do you get to claim anything when you're on privilege card? Or is this just all the buffs you get? Extra random drops, extra speed, more XP, more gold. I've had this once when they gave it away for free. I think they gave it away for free for 4 days, like it was part of an event. I'm in phoners usually. Oh, okay. Interesting. So maybe there's stuff for people on phone and stuff for people on PC. Because I definitely claimed that for you. I think we got 1k gold. Not much to celebrate about, but it is what it is. Okay. How's your... Oh yeah, and you would have cleared these missions as well. I'll claim these for you. Because we did 200 summons, you just get extra rewards. Which is nice. I would definitely farm the challenge modes. Definitely do that. And what you can do is you can use Dahlia against this boss in the challenge mode. She's really, really good. Like, I'll try and set up a team for you if you want. You'll have to like perfect it with gear and stuff, and upgrade characters. Dahlia, you got grade right. I think you have. Oh, there he is. We don't need him. You've got a bomb, arrogance. You've got Elowen. You've got pretty much the same team that I have, so you can run very similar. Who else am I using? Venema. I keep thinking you've got Venema, but you don't, do you? So who should we use instead? Probably him. Get the bonus there. I like the extra drops with the card. I let it lapse and then pick up when I'm getting back through it. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It does make sense. Honestly, I should buy the card, but part of my brain is just like so tuned into free to play. It's mad. I have spent on the game. It's not like I haven't spent. I bought one of the dragon passes, and I bought what else did I buy? You know, where you get like a summon a day. I bought that. So this is how I set up my team. Now I do invigorate everybody. So like the first, like Silas and the 2 damage dealers on the right, I do invigorate. So like I have invigoration on this character, and then I just look up, and then I just sell her. And then the same thing I do here, like I'd have invigoration on Wrath, look at Arrogance, sell him, and then he's invigorated. And then hit auto ult. You've got Kayde though. Apparently he's meant to be nuts for this. Okay, she's not even surviving the hit. She's not leveled at all. But we'll see how this goes. My arrogance in this spot is a cheat code, I'm pretty sure. Actually cheating. I'm not sure if she's leveled, but we'll just put her in here anyway. The downside of not having Dahlia here is Dahlia puts all the roses across the front, and then whenever anyone hits the rose, they get slowed. They can't run quick. So like, Greed is slowing the left side, but the right side would be constantly slowed by Dahlia. Okay, we'll get a big shield. I was thinking taking Kayde up in stats. I'll show you the top scoring teams. One of them uses him, and he has like 240 million score. It's nuts. I've seen him in Arena once, and he does like he's got a really cool, nice animation. I'll be completely honest, his animation is really, really nice. Like he's like constantly doing his drum. It's really cool. Reduce interval. Oh, he might be getting past. Just about not getting past. There we go. Heroes dodge. I mean, dodge will make us survive, but we're not doing much damage at the moment. And they're quite fast, which is a problem. A little bit of a problem. I need Kamut to start ulting. We don't have any poisons down. And that's another thing, she puts down poisons with her plants. I think people are going to start dying now. Yeah. They're definitely getting through. Yeah, if Dahlia survives at the front, they just can't move quickly. She might be worth leveling up. But I wouldn't level up characters just for this. Playing the long haul is much better. Let me just double check your event status. I mean, you still got some leveling up that you could do. Are you good on XP? Not terrible, not great, but not terrible. I would say Dahlia is safe. And oh, he's maxed already. You maxed. I guess you maxed him after I said about him. Let me show you the. I've got no idea how he works. To be honest, shall I test him out? I've got no idea how he works. But if I look at the, I'll just clean this for you. If I look at the rankings, some of the top teams, look, they use him. He hasn't got a high score in this one, but they use him. I mean, it's decent. It's not the top teams. 191 million. It's mad. What kind of grade is he? He's only A1 there, so it's not like he's crazy high. That's kind of funny. Try him. Yeah, I'll try him instead of Dahlia. I don't really know what his kit does. I think he just kind of like buffs, and it's like when enemies die or something like that. But there's a lot of enemies dying constantly. I'll just quick equip him. He's not getting bad gear. Honestly, it's not terrible. It's not giving 100% crit rate and stuff. But he's a mage. Okay, interesting. Let me check his skills. Any markers active there? It is. Kind of seems bizarre, but I really like his animation. I'll say that just straight up. His animation is really nice. Oh, where is he?
Let us follow the wind. Fear thy god and die. Dawn is ready. Apocalypse comes. Even blind, I strike. Behold thy dread lord.
For mother.
Your queen has a torment awaits. Torment. Answer to shadows can't hide you. Drink deep the coast.
Well, these birds are doing damage like his summons.
My friend.
Torment awaits.
He's got an auto ult as well. Chance to do burning. Yeah, it's quite nice. He's doing damage at the portal, which is pretty good. And it's covering the right side, which was the more problematic side. 20% to burn.
You dare think you can resist me? Torment awaits. Answer to the eagle. Shadows can't. Drink deep the curse of my kind. Torment awaits.
This is looking much more solid this time around. We'll have magic issues when they are burning. I say it's much more solid, but
Shadows can't hide you. Torment awaits.
I like it. Look at his animation. Look. He's just like constantly banging his drum. I'll do this. I think this has a chance to poison them because I burn them. If I read that correctly. I'm not sure if I did read that properly, but
Fear not, my friend.
did we have the shield? I don't think we did. Okay, vulnerability when burning. Oh, it's not through again. This is the same wave we had problems with last time. But we're scoring better. I'm not sure if that is because of KD or not. What sort of damage did it do? This is just auto. It's not bad. Yeah, single target on Silas, not really doing much. It's all about AoE here, I guess. It's pretty interesting though. Pretty interesting. This kit just doesn't like look great when you look at it, but it works in there, which is quite nice. Duel the Champions tomorrow. I've got the 50. Like this is why I want to kind of, because I've got the 50 mission, and the second I just start eating into this, where is it? Is it 50? Yeah. Participate in arena 50 times. I hate that. I hate that. I probably have enough of the arena things saved up. Like I saved those quite a lot. Like yeah, you've got 70. So I've got enough to actually do it, but arena's just annoying. I'll say it. Arena's just annoying. I said it. Okay. That was pretty good, Valiant.
As you wish.
Thanks for letting me do your pulls. Got pretty nice characters there. Got to decide who you're going to work on. Probably say like these two as the new characters are going to be the ones to work on, i.e. the ones that have just been released. How's your skill ups going? You skilled up a lot of characters. Yeah, just be careful of the is that who you skilled up here? Like I think you did KD. Let's have a look. You've got 16 skill gems. Definitely decide carefully. Carefully. I think arrogance is a good call because in Gear Dungeon 2 he's really important. So he's not a terrible call by any stretch. Yeah. I'll grab this for you. Like I said, if you're looking at those diamonds again, I'm going to use those. Just save it tomorrow because of your weekly. Lair, Arrogance, and Dahlia. Yeah, yeah. Have we got? Did we complete MR 18 for you? Yeah, we did, didn't we? That's awesome. Yeah, it's good. And we did your guild boss attack too. Is that working out okay? 24k in one attack. Nice. Very nice. So what's that as a reward? Second reward. Happy days. Top reward here. And with some leg room too. That's awesome. Just getting you more rewards now. If you're getting both crates on each one, that's the way you want to do it. Yeah, I sometimes spend. I need to do my guild boss attacks. I sometimes spend some diamonds to do 2 attacks, but I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm trying to save diamonds. I'm going to jump off your account and switch back to mine. And I'm going to do my my gear, not my gear, my guild boss. Okay, I'm off your account. You can jump in, and I'll show you. I'll show you me doing that boss that I just did on yours, and on mine though. Like the dragon boss. Look at this. I'm so close to max level. Like nearly halfway. So close. Oh wait. There we go. Okay. I'll just do an attack here. So this is pretty much the same team as me, except I used Torador instead of Wrath, and I used Venema instead of Abizu. And I used Talon instead of Volker. Just because, yeah, Talon's damage is kind of nuts. I think everybody's geared. No. Not everybody. I've got a third set of this. I think I've got a next set as well. Because that is my... I've given Arrogance my 4th best set. Do I not have another set after this? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, we don't want to have her with that. We'll give her the basic one. Because in this, I feel like she's more about like crowd control than actual pure damage. Is 100 max? I believe 100 is max. Yeah, at the moment. Generally, how it works, right? And I know this is going to sound pretty like not selfish. I don't know what it is like. Where I think the world revolves around me. But whenever I get to max level in any of these gacha games, they always extend the level. They always do. And I'm not like they're watching my account. I think it's just because I generally play as hard as possible as a free to play, and that's where they kind of feel like the limit is on having to raise the bar. So it's the same sort of setup as you can see. I use Dahlia at the front. The only difference is I put Thalon here. Like when I played what was the game called? Marvel Strike Force. I got to max level a week later. They raised the max level. And it used to happen in RTS all the time too. When I get to max level, raise max level like 2 weeks later. I'm not complaining. I'm not one of these people who's like, damn, I've got to do more leveling. I actually prefer there to be more levels personally. Just because it's, kind of cool to progress. And that's free progression. Yeah, yeah, it's uncanny how many times it's happened. So wait, I've said it here, right? I've said it to you right now, Valiant. If I hit level 100 and in like a month's time they make it so that it goes up to 150, I don't even know what is going. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. More burning would be good. I just know where I've seen this. Yeah, I saw the Scotland-Germany game was on, but yeah. Scotland, Germany. Unless Scotland pulled off something crazy, I'd be very surprised at being entertaining. I guess it's an opener, so it's kind of cool. How's it going, no Cygnus? Feeling right? Okay, more burning stuff. Now you can see the flowers that are down at the front. When someone walks over them, they just get slowed. So everyone generally is constantly slowed. It's so good. And then on the other side, you got greed constantly slowing as well.
Shadows can't hide you.
40% shield. You kind of need one of the shields and like bonus HP, or like if dodge doesn't work, because you see these mages that come out, they periodically get more strong. And they can one-shot your characters. But there's one like if you have dodge, the shield, and then they have one where it's like if dodge fails, instantly heal this character, so they just can't get one-shot so much. Rage Reader 40%. That's pretty nice. Ultimate should be going off a bit more regularly. Which will be very nice indeed. I love Thalen's ult. He just throws his spear, and then where he throws his spear there's an AoE. And look at the range. It's so cool. Like, it's not in front of him, it's two in front of him, but for like a 4x3 like rectangle. So it's actually kind of interesting, the range. Burning. 80% chance to deal extra damage. I'll probably do that one actually. Who's winning? Yeah, tell us the score, Cygnus. Any goods? Is it Scotland the Brave or Scotland going home nice and early? I remember when Scotland did a song for a tournament they were in, and it was like, "Don't come home too soon." it wasn't even like "go win." It was like, "Don't come home too soon."
My friend.
And I was like, "Oh, that's mad." It was a good song, to be fair. Yeah, actually, it was pretty good. Like, you see my characters at the front, then he got one shot. One of them did eventually die. Because of multi hits.
Shadows can't hide you.
Fortunately, it's just greed. It's not too much of a problem.
Fear not.
Definitely could be worse. Burning. Vulnerability. On all monsters. Germans are 3-0 up. Yeah. Not too surprising, I guess. Look at that tankiness on this guy. And that's it. GG. I'm not doing this for the 40 mil though. I've already done that today. My team's kind of buff orientated. If I get enough buffs to survive the mages, I'm fine. What mission are you on? Scotland down to 10 men. What mission are you on in Odyssey? Cygnus. Because there's a mission I'm on right now, which is kill 10,000 monsters. You're past me then, I guess. Yeah, 48. Okay, any stage running with 3 heroes as attack exceeds 10,000. That should be okay, right? You can just do like gear, like artifact material raid with that. Just have to do it manually. I'm not looking forward to this one. But that's the last real difficult mission, isn't it? Before skin. And then we got like 10,000 blood. Like 10,000 blood from Nightmare 4 is easier, I think, than some of these other ones they've asked you to do. Like, surely 10,000 blood from Nightmare 4 in one go is easier than Gear Stage 18 of Nightmare Gear Raid 2. Surely. Obtain 100 Demon Soldier shards. That one's horrible. 5 pieces of ancient gear from Gear Raid 2. And then it doesn't tell you what's after that. I had the Gear Raid 1 ancient one that I completed yesterday, I think. Yeah. But yeah, the mission I'm on right now, I'm able to farm the monsters here on the current event, which is like I say, pretty handy. Pretty handy. I'm going for the bubble. I'm going for the chat bubble. I think I can get everything, but I don't want to mess up, so I'm just going to go for the chat bubble first. I can't really see how long this lasts for. I don't see a time. Not in the store. I'm looking around. I can't see anything. Is it here? It has 4 days left, so I can do it 4 more times on the challenge mode, which means I can get another 600, 2,400. So if I do the the calculations, 2,000. So I can claim this twice, plus 6 times. Okay, I can completely clear this out. Okay, but I'll go for the chat bubble first, like I say, just to make sure. The myth was good rewards. The what? Attack increased by 10% upon triggering the talent. There is a 40% chance to generate mutated blossom. Additional effect does 50% damage percent. $300% AoE damage. That sounds higher than what it's meant to be. Does 100% damage one time and inflicts 50% slow for 5 seconds to ground enemies who enter the affected tiles. Yeah. It's a 10-second poison. How often can it trigger? Every 3 seconds, yeah. And that can stack multiple times. Like, you can have multiple stacks of that poison on people. And a lot of these other ones do Curse Blossom too, you know. Everyone ignited, extra damage. See that increases the hero's damage by 30% for 10 seconds. During the skill effect, the hero's basic attack prioritizes igniting one existing Curse Blossom. So the flowers that she puts down, she only ignites ones that are next to enemies. Like this one, she won't ignite this one when there's no one around it yet, but she'll ignite it when they get close. As you can see. Which is kind of nice. And it deals 270%, so it's only a little bit of a boost, to be honest, with the iron, but still it's a boost. It's probably better. I mean, it doesn't give her any... Does it give her any flat attack? Like, does she get just a straight up attack boost? Yeah. It depends what that scales to. I guess it would go up to like 20%, which would be okay-ish. It'd be okay-ish. Make sure you hit like on the stream, guys. If you haven't already, would be appreciated. Okay, what else is there? I need to do my guild boss attacks. Who's got the good stuff? Is it him? I think I changed my gear actually. Like this is how my interesting. And we'll see if it's an improvement. It's more attack, but it's less crit rate. It loses 80% crit rate, but gains like 1.3 KU attack. I'm not sure how much, how good that'll be. And now I've got some like extra items floating around that I had instead. I think I've got a no attack bonus on that. I think I have quite a nice breastplate for Annihilating Might that I removed from Kamet. Yeah, that's not bad. Higher attack, slightly lower crit damage, definitely better crit rate, and higher flat attack. I'll leave it as it is at the moment because I might switch it back. Let's just autos. We'll see what Zilla 2's damage is going to be like. I think everyone's geared here. Oh, Torador might not be actually. We'll see if he dies. Torador's off by himself. Torador's kind of cool here because look, he's constantly doing this. Minus 20% defense. I thought this would make me hit 50 mil. Or 50k blood or whatever it is in yeah, 50k blood in the in Nightmare 4, but it didn't. It did not. He did it nuts. Made me sad. I normally hit like 45k. For some reason it's slower with Torador than with Wrath. Unless someone's ungeared here, which is, you know, potentially. Yeah, I mean like 10k less score than I normally get. Someone must be ungeared. I don't think Torador makes that big a difference. I could be wrong though. Okay, it's not telling me. Oh, he's not got Samsara. That's not going to make that much big a difference. Maybe his gear does make a difference. He's not scoring any points. Give him this. I think everyone else is fine. Okay, she's got the wrong gear on, so she's not invigorating somebody. Okay, that could be it. She's wearing invigoration.
My song will seal your wounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
For mother.
don't actually need that. I think we can max that now. Oh, we have already. Okay.
Behold thy dread lord.
Seeming and despair.
Okay. Anyway, we can see what the damage of her was. It's down. I think crit damage is more powerful here. Let me reapply those two pieces of gear. That's exactly what I had before. 400% crit damage. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Yeah. What about your guild boss attack, Cygnus? Have they been consistent? Got 20. Okay, nice. Just upgraded a couple of artifacts and yeah. You. That's the kind of cool thing with an auto. You'll just slowly notice the damage getting better as you like upgrade pieces of gear and stuff like that. If things get wonky, like their skills don't time properly, then let me know. If someone gets too much rage regen, it can sometimes mess things up. That shield instantly blown up. But that's really awesome. I'm happy you're getting like daily extra rewards. Are you looking forward to the Anora summons? Okay, look, I've got 36k already. It's not going to be 50, but much better than last time. It shows your crit rate makes a massive difference. Torador just about hangs on without getting any heals the entire fight. Except he gets the ultimate heals from Elowin every couple of minutes. She's going higher here. I'm definitely saving until I can see what she's like. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's the way to go. Play it safe. But she's an AoE mage, and I know that's kind of what you lack on your account, so it could just be useful. But yeah, I'm actually going to do some cheeky temples, guys. Nothing too crazy. I might do some divines as well on this banner right here. I think I pretty much just did my singles. So I'm just going to do a few temples. See if we can get Magda. It'd be good if we could get her because she pushes people back. But it's nothing too crazy. So we can get lucky. Okay. He got a Magda edge. I do. After seeing her knock people back, that's what I require. I require that to advance on Gear Dungeon 2. Without someone who can knock back the bottom row, it's problematic for me. Everything else is fine. I can do the damage. I can do everything else, but she would also do the damage on the bottom row, which I could also have. Who could I have doing the damage? I could do Arrogance in the top left. Don't go degen like me. Well, fortunately for me, the way it works is if I don't get lucky and get a legendary, I'm just building pity. Simple as that. Okay, here we Okay, so I'm going to be doing some extra summons, and oh, actually, I should probably do a proper introduction as a video. Okay. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I am going to be doing a little bit of extra summons, nothing too crazy, probably like 50 summons for Magda. I did pull this character recently for someone else when Valiant let me do his summons, and I tested her out and she has really good knockback for Geared Dungeon 2, which I really need. I do not have Edith, so it'll be making quite a big difference. When it comes to anything else, Edith herself, so pretty much Edith or Magda. I'm going to use my 35 summons here, maybe some diamonds, and then we'll maybe use a couple of the divines. Nothing too crazy on the divines. I want to save these for a bigger event, maybe like 2. I'll go down to 15. I'm not going to go degen like I did in a previous, like when I went for Nocturne. I'm not that desperate for this character, but it would be nice. But let's just see if we can get lucky. I haven't been like super lucky with an early legendary for a little while, so it would be nice to be super lucky with an early legendary here. Please, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Please. We have got 0 pity, or like we're like 2 into pity, so we're building pity. We're not really doing much else. We're not going to hit anything. We're not going to hit anything. So it's pure fortune. It's purely about fortune. And I'm thinking about 60 pulls to try and get something here. My capacity is already obliterated. There we go. I'm thinking about 60. We've done 30 so far. And I'll maybe do like 30 or 40 on diamonds. 30 or 40. Give me as many of these rares back as possible. I want the diamonds back. Yes, I understand. I understand. We'll keep going. I'm just trying to keep track of my diamonds the entire time. I would be using these diamonds on summons anyway. And this will build pity for a future banner if I don't get lucky. Epics are good. I want to have maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 diamonds left. Another epic. Another epic. Oh, it's a brand new one, Kalina. I think she's not meant to be very good, unfortunately. But it is a brand new one. I'll take that. That's kind of cool. She looks awesome. I will say that. I can't swivel her anymore. Damn. That's a brand new one. That's cool. From what I've seen though, she doesn't look too amazing. She's just kind of like taking up a slot. Unfortunately. Okay, 2 more 10s and then we'll leave it. And go on to divines. See if we can get better fortune. 1 more 10 after this. I'll have barely any diamonds left, but once I sell all the characters I've got, I'll be at about 1k diamonds. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. There's a vortex. So it doesn't look like we're going to get anything here. I'll see how much I can sell. If I can sell and get like 1,800 diamonds, I might just do another 10. Yes. I understand. Let's go sell some stuff. We'll sell my 1 stars and 3 stars. And now I've got barely any room. I'm going to have to do the whole shuffle back and forward here. Yeah, I know. Wait, why is it not letting me... Oh, it's not letting me take 20. So 20 at a time, is it? Let me sell some 2s. I don't want to sell too many. I've got 100. I buy these on purpose for the level up tournaments because this is the only way I can score points. Because all of my characters are maxed out. I can only score points from doing this. I don't know. It probably would have been faster me selecting the 2 stars that I actually wanted to sell rather than the other way around. Let's say we'll sell 50. By the time the next event comes around, we'll have to level people up. I'll have my roster completely jam-packed anyway. We'll get 40k coins from that. Excellent. I don't know why you don't get XP from selling those, honestly. That's 20. Yeah, we'll go 3 stars. Ooh, quite a lot. Last one, okay. They were all 2 stars, I'm pretty sure. How many diamonds have I got? Have I got 2k? I've got enough to do one more 10. One last 10. No legendary here. I'll see how much pity I built. I think it was like close to 100. Close to 100. We'll get a couple of diamonds back, but we'll save the rest of my diamonds here. Let me just see. 30, 60, 90, 120, 122 into pity. So we need to do 80 more to hit soft pity. And that means whatever comes next that I want to pull for. So for instance, the Anora, if I wanted to go for her, I could get her in. I could potentially get her in like 80 pulls. We're going to use 2 of these. Same sort of banner. Magda is times 15. We're just going to use 2. Pushing my luck, maybe. Avalyn. Last one. Please give me something good. Nothing. I'm not going to get anything. Nothing to speak of. Vortex. Actually, I'll do one more. I'll do one more. I'm going to close my eyes. I don't know what I'm getting. My eyes are closed. I don't know if it's good. I know it's bad because I can hear it. We get another Kalina. Okay, we're going to leave it here for sure. Not very good. Not very good summons at all. Sucks. That sucks. I've got quite a lot of these actually. I'm having difficulty joining, trying to make Swedish krona from my English bank account, and that is causing issues. Going to need to work it out. I think you do it with PayPal. You might be able to do it with like a VPN, like as if you're in England, and it might be okay with that. It's weird that it's asking you for krona. I guess it's because it's your local currency. But what's up, Bretlands? Welcome to the stream. Don't have PayPal. Ah, okay. You need to sell 20 for the submissions. I'm not gonna sell all of them. I just sold a few. Just a couple. Don't you worry. Right, how many did I save? 17. I saved a bunch. I also I don't know if I've said this before, but I actually build these with my level up. For my level up stuff, like I build Nalvaras quite a lot. I've got 2 saved to build Nalvaras, and you can see I've already built these. And the reason I do that is because every time you build a Nalvaras, you get 50 diamonds, and I've built Nalvaras maybe like 30 times. So I've got myself like 1,500 diamonds from building Nalvaras. Now you could just sell this character and get 30 diamonds, but the reason I think it's better to do it this way is because I need level up points anyway. I might as well do it this way, and I get slightly more diamonds for it, and also maxed out Nalvaras when I originally did it. I'm not sure, Brett. How did you do it in the first place? When you did it at my other channel, did you? I guess you did it while you were in England, and then it's just continued. Yeah, that's the only thing I could really think is if you like use a VPN so that you just change your location to England and then do it there. It's weird that it's having problems. You might be able to do it through Google Play, I think Moon does it through Google Play. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do appreciate you trying to do that, like the membership stuff. I did actually get not a letter, but like a notification from YouTube, and the way it like worded it was as if I was gonna get paid for advertising on my channel, kind of like how you would if you're full partnered, like I do on my other channels. But the wording was just wrong, so I was gutted. So like I waited 2 days to see my how much money I was making if I was gonna make any from ads, and I didn't make any. I was absolutely gutted. Where's the membership button? For some reason, it's not showing up for people. Like at the bottom of the chat, there should be a $sign. If that's not showing, you can use this link that I'm going to put in chat right now. Like this link should work. I was in England and I have cash in that account, so it just renews every month. Yeah, that'll be it. I think that's what you'd have to do, is use a VPN, or the next time you go back to England, you hit the join button. Or ring a bank and say, hey, I want to give this guy on the internet £1.99 a month, or whatever it would be. The krona like exchange rate. Germany 5-0 up. They have actually got a really good team for this tournament, I'll be honest. They've got a really good team. I think I'm going to change my team here, because I'm not sure if I'm using this team or not. I don't think I'm using this team. Is that right? Do slightly better, yeah. Is that what he just says over and over and over again? I mean, I guess that's what they all say over and over again. Is their own little thing.
Burning hell awaits you, filth.
Okay, there we go. I knew there was going to be something wrong. I think I've got a Wicked Vengeance set. Should I just use it on this character? It's not great, but it's just to put on a character. Hey, there we go. And my pop-up sort of works. I built this in like 5 seconds. It doesn't really stand out very well. I need to make a better noise that pops up when it happens. But thank you very much, Valiant. Welcome in. Welcome to Tier 1. I'll get someone back home to log in and join. Okay, I really do appreciate that. I'm like, part of me is like, try and get them to time it for when I'm streaming so it pops up on the stream. It's so good. But I really appreciate that, man. And thank you very much, Valiant. Member number 3. Down to 4 via disallowed. Okay. I thought you were saying Scotland down to 4. I have 220 pulls and 23k diamonds. I think I should go for both these tunes and hope I save enough for the next 15 times. How much into pity are you, Bretland? Because that's also something to think about. That's a lot of diamonds, though. That is 300 pulls plus, because you're going to get diamonds back. So, like, you've straight up got enough pulls right now to pull for both of these and just max them straight up. Do you know how much you're into pity, or is it literally your last pull was a legendary? Is that what the laughing's about? Is that what you're laughing about? I don't think my tanks are geared.
Keep your chin up. Shine your armor. Prepare to fight.
Nice bit of
again.
saving. Yeah, that is pretty good. That's a really heavy amount of diamonds. Only about 40. I mean, that's actually pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Because what you could do is, this is what you could do. You could do 100 pulls on the banner for Dahlia. And at 100 you switch, because then you'd be 140 into pity. And then you hit pity on the other banner. And then you switch back. And then you do another 140. And then you switch again if you need to. Hit pity on the other banner. And then you do 10 more and then you get Dahlia. Obviously if you get Dahlia earlier, it's not a problem. This would mean you spend roughly like close to 100 more pulls than you would otherwise, but you're going to be able to make up those pulls, plus you've got 500 pulls sitting there right now. 75 red pulls. I would wait until there was a proper banner for red pulls, like Ancients, for you to, for where there's a character you're just like, yes, Pope is coming back apparently. But yeah, Pope is coming back at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna let Lot pull them. Do you want me to pull them today, right now? Or are you off to bed soon? Because I can do that today if you want. Okay, yeah, I knew she wasn't geared. I knew it. Let's steal it off another tank. Evelyn, thank you. Oh, Evelyn's actually here. Just in time, yes. Isolde, we do not need you in this. If you want me to pull, I can do that. Let me know when you want my account. I'll just do this and then I'll try and log in. I want to just reset my like my auto here. Actually, I can't remember who I have to play. Do I have to place down there? I think it is. I really like Livian. I hope they do like a legendary version of Livian, because like she instantly gets her ult and she's just got such a cool like kind of idea behind her kit.
My song will seal your wounds.
Unfortunately, I just invigorated Livian, didn't I? Let me just restart this, because I think there's a way I can make it so that I invigorate him. Let me just see. Is it placing her here? It might be. I'm not certain. However, you can get the best content. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. Sounds good. I don't know how I did this. I'm not going to go back and watch my guide, but I think I let her do her thing here. Then do I just sell?
My song will seal your wounds.
This doesn't seem right, but we'll try it. Because now he's invigorated, yeah. And then we do his ult. Lovely jubbly. And then I can't remember what I do here, like her there, her there. Where's he walking? Okay, he's walking there. That's fine. Yeah, with power dominance, this is much easier, obviously. Power dominance does make this nice and easy. I think I did that. And then I think I hit hers. And I also hit hers. That's good.
Embrace the light.
I think I sell her after this wave. This was the first faction trial I did. This is probably the most free-to-play one you can do. The one, the guide I did doesn't have her in it. Doesn't have Leia in it, so it's a bit easier. I think I just leave her for the moment, and I sell her now and place her. Because you can't, I don't think you can have both of them down at the same time, because these guys, their hits are hard, but they're also AoE. And that's what's problematic about them.
Embrace the light.
I don't think she's geared, but we should be alright. Fingers crossed. We've got one of the heaviest block tanks in the game, and she does a lot of. I think that what you have to do to get 3 stars as well is place him. And you can sell him. Okay, well, so Brienne is underrated. She definitely is good, but you like, there's a lot of characters where they're like good early game, and then you notice when they completely fall off. Like Wrath was so good for me for the whole game, and then suddenly out of nowhere he just became useless. Like he can't tank. His damage is okay, but he's not really a damage dealer. Like I'd have to decide between using him and like Arrogance or him and Zilla 2 as a damage dealer. It's definitely not like a good thing. He's primarily just a lord, where he just gives bonuses for me now. And then some characters where I kind of used them a bit, and I use them way more than I used to, is Abomination, for instance. Abomination endgame is way better than what people realize. They kind of lowball the ratings on Abomination. For a free-to-play, Abomination's really, really, really good. He's got such good versatility. He can do like 2 or 3 roles. You can make him tanky. You can have him as like a controller, and you can have him as a damage dealer. He can do all of them almost to a certain extent at the same time. There's a lot of different gear sets he can wear. He's a really cool character that they made accessible. Obviously, he gets the kind of juicy part of his kit when he gets to A1, so he needs to get that stun here. But okay, let's go, Bretlands. Let's go. I'll switch to your account now. I'll switcheroo. Which one was the one? Okay, yeah, I think it's that one. Okay. Settings. Switch. Email. Okay, activation email is on the way to you. You can put it in chat here on YouTube, or you can do it on Discord, whichever's easier for you. The second I use the code, it instantly makes it so no one else can use it, and they need your email too. So yeah, I think you're safe. But if you want to log into Discord, it's fine. Oh, I've run out of drink. I'll log into your account and I'll just grab a drink. Need a good drink. Need a cheeky drink. Did that email come through okay, Okay, yeah, I see you typing. That's good. Alright. Copy and paste that. Sometimes it can get a bit weird when you copy and paste stuff, but okay. I'm signing into your account. It will restart the game. Okay. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get a drink. It'll be 2 minutes. Look at those diamonds. Be right back. Okay, I'm gassed. One sec. Just stormed up the stairs. I'm like, hold up. I need to breathe. Hey, what's up, Bashan? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? How you doing, the witch's call? Up to 8k. It's nice. What are you going for next in the shop? You sure, unsure? I got the avatar banner. Don't know why it's called an avatar. That's a banner, not an avatar. That's an avatar. What's that say? Avatar what? I'm not going to click it just in case it buys it. You will also get a little bit of this. You also get a little bit of these missions done. Probably the ruin. I think the character's pretty good if you don't have her already. But if you have already, it's basically a soul stone, and then maybe it's not as amazing, but still. Yeah, it's pretty juicy. So that's around about, you know, that's 200, and that's nearly 300. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to double check your pity. Okay, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So we do, I think we do 40 here. No, wait. Check the pity. What did you say you were at pity? Oh, you said 40. Okay. What did I say we should do? 100 here, sorry. And we'll be at 160. And then we switch banners and do like 40 to 60 max on the other banner. Right? Get a drop. And that means you've max pulls done so far is 160. Then we go back here and do another 140 to get you to like 10 away from her. and then we go back and do 70. And I think at that point you've done about 400 of your 500, but you'll be able to get diamonds back from all the pulls, and you'll also be able to get pulls between now and Anora coming out. Now, when it comes to Anara, whatever her name is, Anora, you might not want to do the back and forth thing. That's the only thing. Let me just catch my breath because I'm still gassed. I'm just gonna be like, hello and welcome to another video. Just a sec, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a drink. Let's have a little look at your account in the meantime. So Nora, Magda's good because of the pushback. And honestly, this new character Dahlia is random as hell. I can't tell you she's good, but I can say she's amazing, right? Because like what she can do, no one else can do, but what she can do is not useful at the moment. It's just if it becomes useful, she's the only one who's going to be able to do it. Like, I mean, it's that weird situation. And then they're probably going to have at least 2 more gear dungeons, I think. Because there's been some leaks when it comes to gear dungeon. Because you see the key, it's a certain shape, like it's a square here. And then the next one, it's a triangle. There's been leaks of 2 more shaped keys. I think at least 2. So there's most likely 2 more gear dungeons. That's my theory behind it anyway. That's my old theory. Scotland lost 5-1 but didn't have a shot. They didn't even shoot from like the halfway line or something. That's what I would do. I would shoot from miles out. If my team hadn't had a shot, I would shoot from like my own half. I wouldn't care. I ain't leaving a game without having a shot on goal. Even if it's off target, I don't care. Okay, let me start recording. Okay, I think I've caught my breath. I think they will bring out content where she'll shine. Yeah, most likely. I mean, she shines against the boss in this current event, but that's not enough, really. So there'll either be an Immortal Codex that comes out where she's really good, a Gear Dungeon come out, or maybe both. Because yeah, maybe both. 0 shots at all. Own goal by Germany. Must have been feeling sorry for them. Yeah, that's messed up. I'll have to check out my own goal. Was it deflected or was it an attempted shot? Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'll just say it again, Bradlands. I'll confirm with you as I'm pulling, just so you, if you're unsure at any time. I'm gonna pull 100 here straight away. If we get Dahlia straight away, then you can tell me what you want to do. If you want to go to this banner or not, or if you just want to save. At that point, I'd say it's probably a good idea to save, unless you really want Magda. Just because this banner isn't great to just pull on, because you could have to go to 200 pulls. The only reason we switch is because we might as well try and take advantage of the guarantee. You know, that's the only reason we're switching. Hey, what's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video. And in this video, we're going to be doing even more summons for the newly released character, which is of course going to be Dahlia. We also are going to try and switch from Dahlia's banner to Magda's banner and pick up a character on this banner. I think either of these 2 characters would be good for who we're pulling for. We're pulling for Bretland again. Pulled a couple of times for him on my streams and my videos. But we're mainly looking for Dahlia. If we can get Dahlia early, happy days. But if we don't, we're going to switch and just try and take advantage of the pity situation. Basically as simple as that. We're going to do 100 summons here. We're about 60 into pity. So we're going to do 100 here. Actually, we'll do 101. So I'll do a single pull right now. And then we'll do 100. And then we're at 160 on the dot. And then we'll switch banners and see what we can get on the other banner. And then switch back. So once we get to 104, we're going to switch banners. As you can see, we've got a hoarder on our hands, which I like to see. I like to see. Okay, here come the pulls. If we get an early Dahlia in the first like 30 pulls, happy days. Because Bretland does want to pull for the next limited character. Even though he has crazy amounts of summons, it's always just nice. It's always nice. We're getting a couple of epics so far. Quite a few epics on this one. That's nice. Okay, we're 30 in now. 3 epics in the first 3 tens. That's great. Well, more than 3, but it's nice to see Esme. That's pretty decent. She's in the current event. I was actually saying about the current event character being Esme just a bit before. Epic streak. It's nice to see. Bretland is a little bit of a newer player. And why it's not bad. Why it's nice to see epics here is, of course, just the second you maxed out your epics, it's a good idea to start selling them. And then you're going to be able to get other rewards, which is pretty useful. I'm going to keep going. Keep on going. First bit of blues, but a lot of blues. A lot of blues. Let me check where we're at. So we're at 54, so we need to do another 50. Get some more rares back. We're going to be doing, if everything goes how we're kind of planning it, we're probably going to be doing like 300 plus pulls, which hopefully is going to be tons and tons of rares just to get loads and loads of diamonds back. Keep summoning. Sounds like another epic. Another epic. Lightlock. Theowin. And there's, of course, the Odyssey missions, which Bretland has just said in my live stream, that are, you need to sell epics. There's one early on, which is sell 5, and then there's one late on, which is sell 20, so, which is crazy. Okay, 20 more summons, and then we'll be at 160, and then we'll switch banners, and hopefully only do max 40 pulls, or 50, because we'll be into pity at that point. There we go. So what I'll do is when I switch banners, I'll actually only do 40, and then we'll do singles to try and do this as much manipulation as possible here. Okay, so we're at 100 here now. Then we're going to switch to this banner. We'll get some stuff back, which is nice. And now we're going to do 40 plus here. But if we get lucky earlier, better. Better. All these rares. I might have to back out and sell these characters. I bet it's going to pop up right now and say you need to do it. Okay, I will actually just do it just now because it will save space. It keeps doing this. It keeps giving me that pop-up. It's like, yeah, you want to check out the leaderboard. I actually don't. I actually don't. Another 1,400 diamonds. That's nice. And we'll go back onto the right banner. I think it's 2 more 10s. And then we'll be into singles. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like that. But we could hit on the next 10. Because we're going to be hitting soft pity on this one. Okay, so from here we're going to do singles. And we're going to try and push it as much as possible when it comes to our luck. Because now we're into hard pity. Every single pull we do, we get extra rates of, you know, a percentage. If we go into details, you'll see that increases by 5% for a legendary after every pull after pull 200s. So we are going to just do singles and hopefully not too many, like 3 or 4, because that'll be 20% rate.
If you think adventure is dangerous, try
just 3 or 4.
It's lethal.
And we get to hear what all these characters say, which is great. Which is great. Or I could have just done my maths wrong. That could also be the case. But actually you need to do 10 singles here to get into pity. Either way, we're just trying to save as many pools for Bretland as possible. It's okay, this isn't too bad.
If you think adventure is dangerous, try routine. It's lethal.
It's lethal. At least we're getting some rares back. Distinct possibility that I did miscalculate how many summons we did. By probably about 5. We'll continue with the singles. I'm trying to save as many pulls as we can for him. Because if we did a 10 and we got on the first one, we don't really need the extra 9 into this banner. Because we're going to effectively waste some of those pulls on the next pulls for Dahlia. That's the issue. Give me all those rares. Give me all those rares.
Loyalty sometimes requires sacrifice.
We are on the correct banner, just making sure. It's getting well deep into pity now for sure. It's rare that you see it go this far. Must have been some miscalculation. Feels like it. Feels like it. I might just quickly recalculate just to see where we're at. Let me just double check this 1 sec. That's 9 plus 5 is going to be 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 159, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we're like 210 right now. We're at 210. So we are into our pity, and we are around about like a 40% chance to pull, or a 50% chance to pull a legendary, and it's just not giving us the legendary. There we go. It was the next one. I didn't have to go and check the pity, but here we go. Hopefully we get something nice and juicy. Valeria is very good, but Bretland already has the character. I will say this for Bretland. He has a lot of characters that he's had to work on. So having a dupe is not necessarily a bad thing, especially Valeria, who is good for Guild Boss. Getting a character upgrade like that is not a bad upgrade, in my opinion. I haven't got a Valeria yet. I definitely would like one. And now the plan is to go to like 149, or like 249 out of 250. Get it so that we only have to do 1 pull on this banner, and then we'll switch again, and then switch back. That's the plan. So we're going to go all the way to 249. We're going to push it all the way to the limit, and then we're going to come back to the other banner, and we're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. We haven't even got into Bretland's diamonds yet. We haven't even touched the diamonds. And he's got like 25k. This is like kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. Kind of mad. Not upset by that. Good. She is a great character. I'd love to get her. I would love that. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the pools at the moment, because I know that we have to get into diamonds. Titus. Another epic. You're getting quite a lot of epics, which is great. Georgie boy. Not a new character, so that's just a tier up for you. Georgie. Oh, we got a legendary early. Is it Dahlia? If it's Dahlia, I think we should stop. If it's not, we've got some thinking to do. It's a new Sadie. Sadie is actually quite good for certain game modes. Even some parts of campaign. Later campaign can be brutal, so she's actually pretty good for some of the campaign missions. That's a new character for you. Let's see where you're at now. Okay, we need to sell some characters. I'll click that. We don't need the prompt for that. Okay. So we are Like 90 away. This is where you've got to decide, do you just go all the way to 250 and get Dahlia straight away? That'll take you 90 pulls. Or do you go all the way to 149, then switch again, where you could have to do 100 pulls on the other banner. But at least you would hit Pity. You've got to decide that. Let me just settle your 3 stars. Just settle those. There you go. I'll leave the 2 stars in there. You can claim them later. I won't make your roster nice and packed. So how many diamonds have you got? Just over 25k. That is pretty much 300 pulls. I think if we did it the way I just said, it's going to take you 200 pulls. So you'd be at probably like 10k diamonds left. But if you just went straight for Dahlia, you'd be at like close to 15 to like 16k diamonds left. Do you feel lucky, Brett? Go for it. Okay. You want me to pull until a 249, and then you want me to switch to the other banner to hit Pity on the other banner again, and then come back and do the 1 pull, right? That's the plan. Okay. Okay. So I've consulted with Bretland, and he says go to 249, and then switch banners, get the Pity on the other banner, come back, do the 1 pull, get Dahlia. He will be down a lot on his pulls, but he'll still pretty much have over 10k diamonds, I would assume, or close to 10k diamonds, because he's going to sell some of the rares that he's going to get and all that good stuff. We need to do... should we do the 5 singles first? Because if we hit on the 5 singles, we can just stop. We'll do 5 singles first. It's actually good on the blue gems, because we're only using blue gems to hit the 5 singles. That's nice. And then after 5 singles, it would be 90 pulls. Just going to get some little sellables.
What are you looking at? Never seen a hook before?
Never seen a hook before. Okay, I'm pretty sure we only need to do 1 more. Oh, you get 8 trucks. That's pretty good. Okay, 1 more. And now it's just 10s. And we're going to do 90 summons to get us to 249. Yeah, we'll do that to get us to 249. We're going to start eating into the diamonds a little bit. So it'll be 80 pulls worth of diamonds. Then on the banner, up to 120 pulls of diamonds. And then back for a 1 pull in diamonds. Or we could do a 1 pull in the blues. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so 70 more pulls. We'll count them. There's 10. There's 10. Give us all these rares back, thank you. 20. We'll keep count. Komodo. 30. It's getting so many epics. A siren. Assault. 40. $50. I'll just back out just to make sure I've been counting correctly. I do not want to mess this up. So we're 20 away. We've actually got an achievement. Let's get whatever we get here. Happy days. Happy days. You get 2 legendary summons. Yeah. Pop-ups galore. You've done a lot of pulls. Now you can buy this stuff. Okay, 2 more 10s. That's what we're going to be doing here. 2 more 10s. And then we're 1 summon away. We'll take it right up to the edge. Right up. Final 10. Let's not get a legendary here, guys. Okay, great. Great. That's fantastic. This means one more pull gets us Dahlia. I hate the OK button being where it is. This scares me. We switch banners. I'll double check where we are with the pity. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and I think it's 85 plus another 5 or 6. So it's basically we're like 90. So we're going to have to do about just over 8k diamonds worth of pulls. And that means we're going to have 10k diamonds left for whatever Bretland wants to do afterwards. But there's going to be all those characters to sell probably for another 2 or 3k diamonds. So he'll be on his way to another 200 pulls at that point. And I think he wants to try and save to get the next limited as well, which might have to wait till nearer the end of their banner, but I think should be okay. Let's just go. Maybe we can hit this early. Let's not go to pity. We don't have to go to pity on this banner. If we hit in the first 10, that's great. Every bit of diamonds we can save here, the better. Every bit of diamonds we save, the better. Oh, that is like the top tier epic. I don't even have this character. She is super rare, and she has really interesting usage from time to time too. I'm actually mad jealous. She's one of the only epics I don't have. I'm so jealous, actually. Estrid. I don't think I've ever pulled an Estrid before. In all the summons I've done for all the accounts I've done it for. She is super, super hard to come by. Crazy. Super rare character there. Estrid. Her ultimate does like a nice little like AoE. My brother had her from quite early on and quite an interesting character, not gonna lie. Imani. Once we get to about 12k diamonds, I might do some singles, I'm not sure. Again, we want to try and save as much as possible because there's no point doing 9 pulls into the next pity when we're going to do a 1 pull on the Dahlia banner. Yeah, she is Estrid is kind of buff, not gonna lie. She's been hitting the weight room for sure. Come on, let's hit early. Then let's pity Malarkey. Don't have to go to 210 pulls every time game. You can actually just be nice. Although to be fair, we did get the healer on the last pulls. Not too bad. Not too bad. You're getting so many epics. You're gonna have tons of epics to deal with. Vortex. Okay, last 10 and then I'll just recalculate it. And we'll probably get into singles again. Just don't want to waste any for the sake of it. Another vortex. Okay. Because we've been doing 10s, it's pretty easy to calculate. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 160, 170, 170. Did I calculate it right? 1 second. Easy to calculate. Misses doesn't count correctly. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, or 11. So we're looking at 171. So we can do 3 more 10 pulls is what we can do. 3 more 10 pulls. And then from then on, it's singles. We could hit on the last pull of the last 10 pull, because that's when the rate starts going up. So that's 10 pull number 1. I'm on the right banner, right? Correct. That's 10 pull number 2. So now we're at 191 pulls. And then this 10 pull the next 10 pull would get us into 200 plus, and this is when the rates start going up. But we will try and save some diamonds by doing singles from here. Because if like I say, if we're gonna just do a 1 pull on Dahlia's banner, we might as well save it. Even if it's like 300 diamonds, it's just a waste. It's just a waste. It's just a waste. Fingers crossed we get a nice character here. And we don't have to go as far as we did last time. I think we went like 10 into hard pity, which is pretty brutal. We're about 15% chance right now to get it.
I'd rather die in the front than survive in the back. I'd rather die in the front.
Double Hayden's.
In the back.
I think we're like 20% chance, 25% chance.
Life, death, balance.
There we go. Saved you about 6 pulls, max. 4 or 5 pulls. Hopefully a good legendary though. Oh! Salazar! Did you get Salazar before? I think you did, right? I know that Salazar was a character you wanted though once. So I think you got him already though. He is a pretty interesting nuker, not gonna lie. He has got a really cool video as well. It's a shame you didn't get any of the newer characters or like the promoted characters. Is this new or is this a dupe? Let's have a little look. It is a dupe. But honestly, I think, I've talked about this, like I said before with Valeria, I think it's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. Your account, like recently he got 5 newer characters and it was just like, and he had 0 legendary dust. So it was very problematic. But now we've got the wonderful situation where I can just, I'll use a normal summon, where I can just do a 1 pull. And we get Dahlia. So we've got 4 legendaries here from a grand total of around about 400 pulls. So that's actually a really good average. That's a really good average. It might have been just slightly lower than 400 pulls. There she is, Dahlia. Lovely jubbly. I've got the volume turned off because they sometimes use like copyright music for this stuff for whatever reason, so can't be done. Another new character. So you've got 2 news and 2 dupes. We'll just put in the ones that you're going to sell. There you go.
As you wish.
Oh, you actually can't do it as it stands. I wonder, can you not take less than... Can I not take less than 20 at a time? Can I take 10? Well, we won't take the legendaries, maybe. Can I not take less than 10? I wish when I said, like, bulk select it, it made it so that it did it the way I wanted. Yeah. Gives me a chance to get back on the saving wagon, correct. Correct. Are you planning to pull for this this Honora? You said like the other limited, you might go for her as well.
As you wish.
Because you've got Kama, I don't think you need her as much. She is not as unique. Dahlia out of the 2 was definitely more unique. This is an interesting way to do things.
As you wish.
You might want to sell some of your 1 star. Okay, I'll sell your 1 star. I'll sell your 1 star. You might want to increase the size of your thing. It only goes up to 520, so it doesn't go much higher than it is. But I'd say that's definitely worth it. You've got a reasonable amount of diamonds to get back here. I'll just sell all these. I don't mind. Oops. Did you say you needed to sell someone for Odyssey? Let me dismiss someone for Odyssey for you as well.
As you wish.
We won't dismiss everybody. We'll get rid of Lightlock because he's definitely not someone who you're going to want to do anything with. Actually, I'll get rid of one of your assaults. You've got a lot of dupes in assault. There you go. And that's the Odyssey mission done for you. Now you gotta go upgrade a demon soldier somewhere. Okay, more of these. There we go. How many can I do?
As you wish.
How many are we up to now? 11k diamonds. So I think it's 8.8k for 100. So you're looking pretty good at the moment.
As you wish. As you wish.
Hee. And then when you do finally decide to pull those ancients, the good thing about ancients is they're 100% of the time going to be res. So like you can calculate the minimum amount of diamonds you're about to get, basically, which is really cool. Okay, so that's all the rares out of there. There is some other stuff that you can claim in there, but that's all the rares gone. You got 12.2k diamonds, so that's like 150 pulls. So you need to make up 100 pulls if you want to pull for a Nora. I would say she's better to avoid for you, like I say, because you've got Kamet, and they're not the same, but Kamet is like, you've got good enough characters like for GR1, which is Kamet plus Artemis plus Abizu, right? You've got Abizu, yeah, plus Abizu. You've got those three. So you should be. Are you one of the ones that got Venema? I know I pulled a couple of people Venema. I think it was Cygnus and I'm not sure who else. That wasn't you. Okay.
As you wish.
But you've got good enough characters for GR1, and you've got Morrigan as well. So yeah, you don't even need Albezu. Yeah. Locke, do you have your window open? I do not. Why? What's the matter? Not essential, yeah. So I would save your summons for a potential 15 times 2 times. And who knows, maybe you get lucky. How are you doing on the... I guess you're going to be up against newer players. Yeah, you reckon. No, newer players do not hold on to summons like you just did. Remember to claim the rewards, and I'll let you do that because, like, yeah. And then you've got the spiritual altar as well. There's like a couple of skill crystals in here, some dust. I'll claim your thing that you can't claim on PC. You can only claim on PC. That's what you get. You get 30 energy. There you go. How are you doing on those skill ups?
Taste my claymore.
6 skill. You got 1600. That's nice. Kamet's a good max. Oh, you've maxed his ult. I see. You got really lucky on his rolls. I got really lucky on his rolls as well. I would say he is definitely worth a full max once you get like a bit of excess. Oh, you got lucky on Zillitu too. This is nice. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, they are worth maxing out once you get a bit of excess on the on those old skill gems. So I guess it's her who you're gonna work on next. See, it's nice because out of the 4 characters you got, 2 of them are going to be upgrades for characters that you've already got maybe some investment into. She is not a top tier character to use skill gems on. So you've only got 1 new character that potentially needs skill gems. You know? Which is actually not too bad.
Humanity never falls.
And you maxed out Hex. Okay. And Lust and Artemis. Yeah. Cool. I'm hearing some kind of owl sound. What's that? It might be my PC. My PC fan is on, but it's just a fan blowing. It's not making it's not making an owl sound. It could be in the game. It could be a sound in the game. And if you level her up for this tournament, Bretland, yeah, you definitely need to get on this. I told you this is where you need to like properly go in, because as a free to play, this is where the only place you can really get skill crystals consistently. This is it. This is it. Have you not got much XP? Nope. The answer is nope. Worth saving for Micah Fusion, or should players be going for the two current limited heroes? I think you should only go for Enora, in my mind, is if you need an AoE mage. Because I don't think, like, she has quite a lot of control in her kit from what I understand, but like other characters can do what she can do. She can just do maybe like what two characters can do at the same time to a certain extent. So she is more powerful, but when it comes to Dahlia, she is like no one else can do what she can do. So she's definitely the better pickup in terms of uniqueness, but she also, I said this before, where like there isn't much in the game that is really crazy usage for her at the moment. Things may change. Things may change. Going mad. So I'd say like Dahlia is a good pick if you're like kind of end game, and Enora is maybe better pick if you're earlier game or mid game, or just gone really unlucky. Like Cygnus in chat has been playing for a while and he hasn't got an AoE mage, so Enora would be a good pick for him. Whereas Bretland here, who I've just done summons for, has got Kamet, so doesn't realistically need Enora. But I would definitely say 100% do the fusions. They're not generally hard in this game. If you're from Raid Shadow Legends, it's brutal. Whereas in Watcher of Realms, hitting everything is much more realistic. Like you've got a good chance of getting the characters. They generally don't make it like, it isn't that it's not difficult. It's just you have to be consistent, and what you're required to do isn't too crazy. You know, like let's say the current Oracle's trials, you might have to get to like this tier to get the rare for the fusion, where you need rares to fuse into epics, so on and so forth. The issue there is more the XP that you're going to need to level up those epics, to level up those rares. So make sure you just got the XP. Who is the fusion? It's going to be brand new characters, Valiant. It's going to be a new rare, a new epic, like they did with Crodor, you know. It's weird because they did it for Crodor and then they haven't made those characters kind of available. But yeah, I think they're in here somewhere. Oh, you've got a juicy one. You got a juicy one. You can identify that, Bretland. It's worth just identifying. Where is it? Gallery. So in here, this was the new one added. It was this one. She was around for a while, but they added her specifically for the Crodor like fusion. What does that mean? Do you want me to do it for you? I can do it. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Like you go into gear and foundry. But you've got a couple of pieces of gear that you could actually craft here, and it doesn't cost anything. And you've also got a piece that you can identify. Do it. Okay. Do you want me to do the crafts as well? The 10 pulls. These are just 10 pulls on gear and 11 pulls here. I think it's fitting that Azor is the smith here, because yeah, never seen that screen. It's all good. It's all good. I'll do the temples. Hopefully you get something nice. Okay, nothing really too crazy here, unfortunately. And except maybe this piece is not too bad. Crit rate, attack bonus, attack speed. That's actually a good piece. It doesn't have a tick. But this would be good for... do you have Twin Fiend? I can't remember. I can't remember if you have Twin Fiend. Or do you have Pyros? We'll lock that because that's a decent one. That's not very good. that's okay for the meantime, just because you like these are hard to come by, and that's 2 of a set. And the set is really nice. Look, when on the field, all allies deal 4% bonus damage. Does not stack. But this means that this does stack with invigoration, however. So like you can invigorate somebody and they'll also get this 4% boost. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is actually pretty significant. Oh, you get 1 thumb up. I didn't see that. That's a nice piece. It could only have been better if it was like flat HP or attack speed. That's actually quite a nice piece. I'll got that for you. Tempered Will means damage reduction like Guardian, and you get defense every time you hit. The rest are pretty bad. Like, do you want me to sell the ones with like flat stats like this? These are terrible. And then you can decide on the ones that are percentage based. The other ones are like you have to look at, but ones with flat are never worth doing. They're never worth doing. You don't want me to sell it? Okay, I won't sell. I'll do the temple on the other one. Oh no, wait, there's one more to do here. Fingers crossed we get the other piece of... Was it morale? Yeah, the other piece of morale. I think it was the necklace. Hopefully we get the necklace. Then you'll have a full set. That'll be sick. Oh, we didn't get it. HP. This is more of a defense item, but it's got pure attack set. I'll let you decide what you want to do with that. I'll let you decide. Okay, I'll cleanse it afterwards. 10 here. You've only got 10 here. Hopefully you get something juicy on the Wicked Vengeance. That's the attack-based gear. You get 2 thumbs up on the Wicked Vengeance. This one has just got attack. Just attack. Just crit. Just flat attack. This one's got everything. No, I thought it was crit rate. Attack bonus, attack. But this isn't too bad. If you've got a crit piece of jewelry, you know, like main stat crit, you can make up the crit that this is losing out on. This is pretty good. This is good, though. Crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus. Hopefully you get some good rolls there. That's not very good. If that was like HP bonus, it would be okay-ish. Not very good. 2 flat stats, not very good. And then flat stat crit rate, yeah, not very good. So I'll sell these because these are not very good. And we'll actually keep the bows just in case, because you need a set with these 2. So I'll keep the bows. I'll keep the first bow. Actually, they're both terrible. I'm gonna be honest, they're so bad. We'll just sell them. Like, there's no point upgrading them. Like, it really is that bad. Whereas these 2 pieces are quite nice. One of them particularly was really good. That one particularly is very nice. For the fusions, can you skip the summons and still get the chars? The way it worked last time is you needed to get 4 of the epics, and to get 4 of the epics, you needed to get each of the epics, you need to get 4 of the rares. And the total rares you needed to get, could get, was 19. And I think there were 3 events that were to do with summoning. So you could theoretically last time, I'm not sure about next time, but last time you could theoretically skip all of the summoning events. But you have to do every single other thing. Generally, the summoning things weren't too hard to do. Like, you could do 30 or 40 summons and get the rare that you needed. So it wasn't asking for a lot. So it might be worth getting one of them. Otherwise, you could mess up in one event. You know, you could feel ill one day, and you know you could just miss out on something. You don't want to miss out if you can help it. Okay, I'll just cleanse those pieces of gear for you, Bretlands, and then we'll do the juicy thing here. We'll do the juicy thing. Do you want me to do the full cleanse here? Which is that. That's the full cleanse. So you've got a lot of pieces here. How many pieces? 132 pieces I'm cleansing here. That's a normal full cleanse. This is kind of standards, what I'm doing. A lot to get rid of. You're getting 1.2 mil back though. Generally, flat stats on the right side gear is bad. Like 99.999999% of the time. This is what I do every time. I don't even look at any pieces that have flat stats. And flat stats just means the main stat is just defense, flat HP, or flat attack. just because it, whereas like flat attack goes up to maybe like, let's just say it went up to like 3,000 flat attack. The attack bonus goes up to 66%. The difference is just crazy. It's crazy. You okay with me cleansing this gear, Bretland? I would recommend. But if you don't want me to, I won't do it. Yes, do it. Okay. And then I can do one other thing as well, which is defense, HP, heal effect, rage regen on these pieces. We won't do these two. But these ones definitely are not worth. That's actually not a terrible piece of gear. Like, you've already upgraded it. Like, in the meantime, if you're struggling for gear, the rest I wouldn't like upgrade like healing effect on Aegis Wrath, for instance. And that's it. I would just leave it at that. You just got like 200 gear space, which you needed pretty badly. Okay. Now this is the last thing we're gonna do, and it is your gear identifier. It's not the top tier gear, but it can be the lower tier gear that is worth changing into top gear. Top gear, not the TV show. Top tier gear. So we can see what we can get here. It doesn't cost anything. You've got this from a drop off of doing one of the stages in Gear Dungeon. So we'll see what we can do. Nice! That's pretty good. Wait, what's this? There is a 12% chance of dealing 100% AoE damage to up to 5 nearby targets whenever the hero's HP is reduced. This effect can be triggered one time every 8 seconds. I think this is really good. It's a shame it's crit rate main stat, but for you that's actually pretty good. And Blood Sacrifice is actually not terrible. You could put this on like a fighter who's more likely to be hit, and that's pretty decent. Now, Insight as a set is not great, I'll be honest. If we go into here, you can see this is the new piece. Like, it looks exactly like normal Insight, but it's purple because it's got this extra buff here. It does roll exactly the same way that an Ancient does, so it'll get like increased chance of being good. But like I showed you, I think I showed you with this piece, right? Or did I show you with this piece? You can ascend it into Infernal Roar. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that other pieces top tier to ascend into Infernal Roar, but that's worth keeping an eye on when it comes to that kind of item. I can't remember what they're called. What are those kind of items called? I think they're called variant gear. There we go, variant. Roll it for some more red diamonds. All right, yeah, because there's an event going on, right? We can just max it. It didn't get very amazing rolls, I'm going to be honest. Crit damage is quite high though, but it did not get the most amazing rolls, unfortunately.
As you wish.
The Insight set isn't that great until it gets to the next tier, but that's just easy XP for you. Yeah, that's just easy XP. Do you want me to roll those pieces that we got of the other set? Because it's easy to like... I can show you what I do when I roll as well this way. They were breastplates that we got. So like when I get a piece like this, I will just roll like the bonus attack, right? Just the 4. And if this rolls bad, which that has, I will generally sell at this point. But for you, this might be half decent if the other ones roll okay. But I would normally sell this. But I'm not sure where you're at with your account in terms of like how much attack bonus you're looking at as being okay for your account. That was the worst piece. This was the better piece. So we hopefully get a nice roll here. That's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. At this point, I would risk it to 12. It's not great. It's not great. And it's up to you whether you want to risk it to the next one, because that will cost potentially like 600k, and it could roll down here, you know. And you don't even have to, I would say just don't do it at the moment, just because you don't have the other part of this set, so it's not a priority. But the other piece I would sell. This piece. Do I want? Yeah, I would sell this piece. It just hasn't rolled very well. You have to go all the way to the end to get the other thing, and it hasn't got crit rate on it. So, you know, your account's newer, so it's worth trying to test out some of this stuff. Like if we go Calamity, Warlords, Annihilating Might, and we go for attack bonus, crit rate, and we go for Hide Enhanced, Hide Equipped. We've got 2 pieces which are worth like trying to test out and see if they're any good. This one could be really good. So like this one, roll to 8. It's kind of not very good, but I'll leave it for you to decide on that one. And in this one, roll to 8. We want the crit rate to just roll really good. That one's not too bad, because the attack bonus here could make the difference. Ah, man, you're getting absolutely screwed on the rolls, unfortunately. This piece of gear, what you can also do is you can keep it, because it could be worth using the hammers on to re-roll it. But, you know, there are some other more important pieces of gear, maybe, for instance, Infernal Roar and stuff like that could be better to hold on to. Why have you got defense pieces of these? Didn't we get rid of those? Let me just do this again. Okay. If they've got crit rate, we can keep. If they've got HP, wait one sec. Let's get rid of HP main stat. Okay, so this hasn't got crit rate or HP. This hasn't got. The reason you do this is because there are some characters which use defense percentage as the main stat as their damage. So sometimes can be worth holding on to those pieces. And then we just quickly look through these. So this has got crit damage. Well, you can actually just add crit damage down here. And you've only got 2 pieces which actually fit into that. And I wouldn't say it's worth holding on to Insight. This one might be worth holding on to. Like, you can put this onto Trusk to a certain extent if you want to increase his damage, because his damage is based off his defense. He'll hit crits. His crits will hit harder because of crit damage, and he'll have HP bonus. And then also when he hits a crit, he'll have 25% increased damage. So this could be okay for Trusk. This one will sell though. All of these will probably sell because they've got nothing extra going on, and they've just got attack bonus. Attack bonus doesn't mean anything for defense main stat. We said we're going to keep that one just because. And then we do the same thing again, but for HP, and then we change this to defense. And then we've got 1 item. This isn't too bad a set either, but I think it's going to be very like particular character. Maybe someone who has an ult that goes off quite often. Like this HP main set stat is good for Rourke. So like this set here could be good for Rourke. So can Subbound Arcana. So can Infernal Roar. Because if you look at what it says down here, if it says damage, it doesn't matter what the damage scales off of. If it's HP, defense, or attack. But if it says attack, then it has to be attack at the top, basically. On right side gear, I don't think it matters too much. We're going to sell all of this, though, because it hasn't got any of what we need. Because it doesn't. We're looking for, like, the most perfect items here. We're being very, like, choosy. Because you have to be with this particular piece of gear, because it's just, like, it's so... You need that unicorn piece. But, like, on the left-hand side, this says attack. So this can only work on someone who has attack, scaling damage. And then if you want a defense scaling damage character, sorry, HP scaling damage character to hold something, you give them something like Immortal Warrior. Let's turn off this stuff. Oh, you don't have any Immortal Warrior? Oh no, wait. Yeah, you don't have any Mortal Warrior, okay. Or Mortal Warrior or Life Force. And in that way, that's effectively giving them 25% HP, like Calamity is giving them 25% attack to scale their damage. And then again, crit rate, attack speed, crit damage scales their defense or HP based damage. But these are like much more unique pieces. You have got a character that just can do this, and it's Trusk. Where is he? So I would look for piece like this is tanky gear. This is absolutely fine. But if you wanted to build him as a tank, because he has that can do damage, because he has 2 range in GBG, you can have another tank in front of him and him behind, and he can be doing like lightning attacks through, but still be reasonably tanky because you've built defense on his kit. So like Soulbound Arcana, where is it? I hope you've got some. Have you really got none? I don't think you've got any. Okay, you haven't got any Soulbound Arcana. That's the set that's can be good for him, but it has to be defense bonus main stat, and then it has to have like HP on it as a secondary. So he's got just to make him a bit more tanky. That's if he's a secondary tank. If he's a main tank, you've done everything correctly here. You know, got him in the Guardian set and stuff like that, damage reduction, all that good stuff. I'm at the moment just trying to like find those unicorn pieces just for fun, honestly, because I did Northerner's Trial and Rourke. Where is he? I'm sure you got him. I guess you just haven't hit him up.
Humanity never falls.
His damage scales off of HP. So like attack bonus won't do anything for him. He needs HP bonus as the main stat to scale his HP up. And then the same on the left hand side, attack won't do anything for him. It's all HP that makes Rourke his damage better, but also makes him really tanky. So it's kind of cool, in my opinion. It's a shame Glacier doesn't like increase damage, because there's a set called Glacier where like you build a character's HP and then 6% of their HP gets turned into attack. But it's a shame it doesn't like do 6% of their HP gets like gains an attack bonus equal to 6% max HP. It's a shame it's not like a damage bonus equal to 6% max HP, because then you could use Glacier on this character. I've not had a chance. I've only used him in 2 places. Northerner's Trial, he is legit because he can stand behind a tank, and obviously because he's got that range, he's really, really good. I completed stage 12 of him because he's got that 2 range. And in the recent event, I did the video yesterday where I put him in the middle in challenge mode, just here in the map. And he just has some AoE and stuff. It's good if you don't have any good AoE characters like that melee. I think you've got don't you have Arrogance? Oh, you have Lust. She might be able to do it. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for letting me doing your pulls and stuff. I think you got some pretty good ones. What does Valeria get for her A1? Is anything good? During the ultimate, increases attack speed by 100. That's good. It just means she's going to get more attacks out when she's got more damage. Increases the chance of inflicting bleed with a basic attack by 10%, so it goes up to 45%. Increases the chance of inflicting bleed with a basic attack, goes up by 10% again on this, so it's 25%. So he just has more chance of inflicting bleeds. That's fine. He's really good with you might not have it, but he's really good with the artifact. You do. He's really good with that one. Scarlet Hunt. Because he gets 20% extra damage. Well, it goes up to 30%, but it gets extra damage against bleed targets. You're welcome. Thank you very much, though. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate. Okay, I'm going to jump off your account. Let me just turn off the game so that people don't see your emails and stuff. Because for whatever reason, the game doesn't like hide people's emails in this page. So it's just it's a bit annoying. Okay. Okay, I should be off. Should be able to jump back in. Yeah, this is my account. Mine! There's something actually pretty cool coming up for my account. I don't know how long it's going to take. I can go sleep now. I don't know how long it's going to take. But I need to get 2 more levels in Hyperion. And I get a new banner. And that banner looks so nice with the dragon. I'm not sure how close I am to the next tiers. 1. 15. Oh, okay, so the red's going to slow me down a little bit. That's good. 15.7k, nice. Are you using that K-Day? Is he actually like really good? He seemed to be doing really good. That's actually awesome. It's awesome. I'm gonna do one more legendary summon, guys. I'm gonna close my eyes again for this one. Wait, I've got backup storage. Is my account full? I'm gonna close my eyes again. I'm gonna hear if it's a legendary. Okay, you ready? Please. Ah! I don't even have to open my eyes. I'm going degen, okay? I'm going down to 10. I'm going down to 10. I'm closing my eyes for everyone. I'm going down to 10. My eyes are closed. Okay, last one. Oh, I'm good. I'm so sad. How close did that make me? 3, 6, 7. I'm not going any further though. I want to, because there's definitely going to be a 10 times, 15 times 2 times come up, and I want to save some of the gold ones for that. Sad. Sad. Sorry, bro. I know it's like that. It's like that. I'll use my 5 singles here.
Fresh ingredients.
Yes. I think I'm going to be about close to 120 or something, which is awesome. That means anything that comes in the future, I'm really close to pity.
Sometimes requires sacrifice.
And it could be something like I could theoretically try and hit pity on a Nora banner, but I'm not sure if I will. Okay, that's my normal summons done.
What are you looking at? Never seen
Okay,
a
yeah.
before.
Okay, hopefully I'm going to get some diamonds from content creator awards. We'll see. I've been doing a lot of pieces of content, like the pool videos that I'm going to do for your guys' pools is going to help me as well. There is going to help me. I've already cleansed it all.
Preparing to open fire.
Already cleansed. Okay. My account's already like packed full of characters, which is crazy.
To open fire.
My account's already packed through for the characters. And I've just finished Corridor of Glory. I don't even have any 1 stars. I just have 148. Well, actually, I have a lot of these. But apparently there's a 20 sell of that. Next time you do takeovers, would you try GR320 for me, please? Sure, sure. I've got to go to bed, though, because I need to be up really early tomorrow for a video for RTS, because I'm going to my parents tomorrow night, because it's Father's Day on Sunday and my brother's birthday as well, so I need to get that out of the way. I also need to render your guys' videos tonight, so that I don't have to render them tomorrow. And they will probably be out on Sunday and Monday. Like, Valiant's yours will be Sunday, and Bretton's yours will be Monday, if you guys are cool with that. The next takeover stream I can do probably maybe next Tuesday, maybe next Monday, or probably Tuesday. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Definitely next week. That's why I was nice. Yeah, I appreciate it. Normally I've only been streaming for like 3 hours. Normally I'd be like, yeah, let's go. It's only like midnight or whatever it is. Is it midnight? It's not even midnight, it's 11. It's early. But yeah. And then I've also got to do something crazy, which is I've got to farm 6,500 monsters on this thing tomorrow, on challenge mode tomorrow, so that I can get out of the way and do my... Oh wait, is tomorrow Sunday? No, tomorrow Saturday. And get, so I can get out of the way and do my guild attacks, because I need to do guild attacks as part of another mission. Oh, this is a close war, guys. I think we're probably going to lose. These guys are seemingly quite strong, but the attacks are reasonably close. But you know, that's a lot of percentage. That's a lot of percentage. Oh wait, did I do that thing today? Have you guys been doing this every day? What is it? Has it disappeared? Have you been doing this? Demonic Crusade? The challenge mode. You can change the difficulty at the top if it's too hard for you. Like Nightmare is kind of crazy. Any tips for 50k Nightmare 4GB? And stuck at 18k Nightmare 3 for over a month. Not sure what it takes for the next step up. Generally it's gear. Not touched it. Just drop down the difficulty down to like normal, and you still get some chests. I mean, I'd go higher than normal. I mean, what does this require? It doesn't say how difficult it is. Like it shows you the rewards. Like some of the characters aren't bad, but the Nightmare one is tough. I have to run it a couple of times to get through it every day. But generally it's gear, Draconis. Generally it's gear. But also setup can be... There's like a thing called switching, which a lot of people do on Guild Boss, where they switch out characters and use Laurel. I can show you quickly before I go. So for instance, if I start a playtest... And also Invigoration is quite important, which is a buff you can do. So like I place down a character... And then if I place down someone with Invigoration in their range, they get a 10% buff. Attack plus 10% for the rest of the fight. And if I do that, I'm going to do that to 4 characters. So like I put this character down at the front, I do it to her, and I put down this character here, and I do it to him. And then I put down this character here, and I sell her, and then I do it to him. So all my main damage dealers have now got an extra 10% attack, which can help. And then I've got this item on this character. His set gives 4% extra attack to everybody. And that's how I set up my my guild boss. Yeah, I've been unlucky with the spawn of the winning skill, unfortunately. And you see these characters down in the bottom right hand corner. It says like a minute until they come back. I'm not really gonna, you know, do too much on the timing of my attacks or anything. But the idea is I'm gonna sell my healer, this character, and then put in Laurel to give rage to everybody around. So I'll just do their ults here. And I'll just show you this one switch. So once the cooldown of Laurel happens, I sell my medic or my healer, and then I put down Laurel, and then I sell her, and then you see the rage of all the surrounding characters. She gives rage to everybody, and then I put down another medic or another healer, and then I basically kind of rinse repeat what I've already done. And then so on and so forth. And that's how you like doing ultimates as much as possible and trying to time it. I mistimed this one, but I was just doing it to show you. Because like the next shield is 250 and I need to do ultimates at 250. And as you can see, I've got no ultimates really. I mean, we might be okay, we'll see. It's whether I can time this one correctly. Sometimes you can one-shot the shield with this character here. It was close. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just want to time the ults, and then again, Laurel's come back. I can do the ult switch again. And then we just go around in circles. And an easy thing to do as well is just to look at the scores that other people have got, and then kind of see the kind of characters that are the best characters for guild boss. And if you go into scores down here, and then go into world rankings, these are the best characters, generally speaking. And you can see a lot of people are doing the Laurel thing, where they put in Laurel, switch her, and they've got two healers, because they've got using Hollow and they're using Leia. People are using Hollow over Eluin. I guess she might have slightly better rage regen. It's possible. Because there's no way these guys don't have Eluin. And none of them are using her. They're all using Hollow, Hollow, Hollow. First Eluin. And then Hollow, 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 Hollow. I'm guessing Hollow does slightly better rage regen. Like over the course of when she's placed. She only does it when she like pops her ult, I think. I can't really remember her kit. But I'll have to check it out. Let me see. A Light of Bliss is her ult, right? Yeah, so when she ults, recovers 1.4 rage for allies in the range for every 1 second. So 1.4% versus Eluin. Stores 3% rage every 3 seconds. So that's 1% every second. Is it 1.4%? What? How often? So that'll be 4.5% nearly. 4.2%. So slightly higher when she does her ult, but she does nothing outside of her ult. So you have to make sure she's ulting, but she's doing better rage regen when she is. Could be good, I guess. 18k, nice. Nice going. Oh yeah, and I think you've gone to bed now, Bretland. But if you're still here, Bretland, make sure you go to the Witch's Trial section of here and then collect your mission rewards for doing those pulls. If you're still here, I think he's gone to bed though. I think I'm going to wrap my stream up here, guys. 3.5 hours. I need to edit those videos for the polls. Again, I do appreciate it, boys. I do appreciate. And I've got to go to bed. I need to be up early, but not too early. Like, I don't know, 9:30. 9:30ish. 10. I've got a video coming out tomorrow of me using Dahlia on an interesting stage for fun, and it turned out to be really fun. If you see that video pop up, even if it doesn't interest you, I would appreciate you just jumping on it, giving it a like, maybe a comment on it. It would help my how the content analytics go. Yeah, she's got really cool art. Like, she's actually got like see-through veil, which is actually kind of cool. Fun stream. It's all good. Best of luck improving your score in Guild Boss. If you've got this character, like you saw me use this character in Guild Boss. If you don't have him, there is like a junior version of this character who is actually pretty good at low tier, and is this character. He pretty much does the same thing. He's the Lord. He improves the damage of anyone in his group, and then anyone in his group, when he does his ult, they do like a focused attack, which does a really big nuke. So his ult, like try and time other people's ultimates with his. If you check out my previous stream, I did a Pyros Guild Boss attack team for Cygnus, I think, and it seems to be working quite well for him. He's a really legit character, kind of underrated. Well, I don't think he's underrated. He's good. He's just good. I think most people know he's good, but he can sometimes be forgotten. But yeah, I'm gonna end my stream here, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I will see you next week for some more takeovers and stuff. Have a great weekend. Take care, and I will see you in the next video, guys, which will be tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that video tomorrow. Take care.